Welcome everyone back to Sector 1 Sim Racing. Tonight, round 4 from Dragon Trail Seaside. Well known for the pretty harsh bus stop. Joining me in the box tonight would be Lucas Szoka. How are you, Lucas?
I'm good, mate. How are you?
Good. Also in the M4 room for the Aussie Hampton M4s is Peter NASCAR Dongo. How are you?
Good evening, mate. Good. Yourself?
Good. Just filled up on a bit of beef ribs, so I'm ready to go. What do we got in store for tonight? We've got a championship in the M6s, which is split by 2 points. The M4s, I believe, is only split by 6 points. We got Dan Norris, which aka Chuck 57, he's sitting on 80 points for Cornerstone, and TJ in second on 74 points for Team 53. Sean, the Ghost himself, he's not racing tonight. He couldn't make it. Stickers he's sitting in third. Stickers in fourth on 68 points, and Superfly, he is in fifth spot on 65. So it's still pretty tight. We've got 2 more rounds to go, but I think Dan's come from the back and he's going to run away with it a little bit, I think. But TJ also pretty quick. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to bring up a track map.
Fast track with some long straightaways. So yeah, it's going to be fast and it's going to be furious.
I think we're going to see some good crashes. it's one of them.
Possibly.
it's one of them corners that, I mean, it takes nothing to get wrong, so it's going to be easily unavoidable. Also over in the M6s, we got Brocky trying to chase down the leaders. He's a few points behind. But I mean, it's not over yet. Anything can happen up the front. But yeah, also coming up this week, we got the round 4 of the Auto 1 Community Series as well. So getting back into it. That will be at Dragon Trail as well in the Gardens, Garden 2. What are your thoughts in the M6 room, Lucas?
Some interesting night tonight. Sprint round for the M6s. So 2 races tonight for these guys. A couple of 25-minute hit-outs, which is a lot shorter than what they're used to. Half their normal race distance, but obviously with pit stops in play, it's going to make some strategy changes whether people are going to try and 1-stop or 2-stop it. Yeah, cars have had a bit of an upgrade since round 3, so the guys have been gifted with a 300+ kilo weight drop. So the cars are now just on a tonne at 580 odd horsepower. So they're a lot quicker than they have been up until this round. So we're going to see some sideways action and a bit of wheel spin and some tight pack racing, hopefully, because these guys here, the cars are really quick now. We're seeing mid 33s around the Seaside, which is a really quick lap. And there's been some talk of maybe a 32 in first qualifying, which will come up after the M4. So yeah, she's a lot to play for tonight for these guys.
Yeah, it's I've been watching a few of the practice sessions this week, and it's within reach, but qualifying, anything can happen, and if you don't get that fuel down and the perfect lap, it's pretty much out the door, a 32. But we do have the likes of some jets in the pack, so it's probably going to happen. just in chat there, Womble's saying there's no sound. I think what's happened is I've put the track map up, but didn't put my mics in there, so we were talking for a little bit without no one hearing us. Hopefully you can hear us now.
Awesome.
Hi.
Hey guys.
Hey.
But anyway, when you're ready to go qualifying, I think we're pretty good to go.
All right, boys. I'll leave you to it. Then I'll see you when you get across the M6 land. Have a good race.
No problem.
So, also, too, if you've noticed, we've got a bit of a new slideshow happening of taking a little bit of everyone's race photos from the race rooms and put it together. So hopefully something a little different for tonight. And they look pretty good. I think it's going to be pretty. It's not a. Oh, sorry, I haven't even mentioned it's a sprint round for the M6 too. So, 2 25-minute races.
No, it's an endurance race, I think, for this one.
For the M6s, it's a sprint round.
Oh, sorry, M4, M6. You got me ears a little confused up, mate. It's all good.
Before we go qualifying, we could probably maybe in chat there get a few podiums. I think Chuck's got this. I think he's the one to watch the rest of this season. Chuck, TJ, and Stickers are going to be my pick for the 1, 2, 3.
I've got my and please, no, I'm not showing any bias here, but I reckon TJ might. I reckon he's got something up his sleeve here.
He's definitely a quick operator. We also have a few grid place penalties, so after the qualifying, we are going to have to reset the grid.
Yep, just letting the boys know as well ahead of that, ahead of qualifying.
We didn't quite get time to make the points screen up, but there's about 6 points separating TJ and Chuck tonight, so it's going to be on for young and old. It's very technical track, and then you get to the bus stop and you nearly need a toilet run because you're that close to the wall. It scares.
Yeah, it's definitely code brown through there.
Yeah.
All right, mate. Ready when you are, sir.
Good to go.
Let's release the hounds.
All right, let's jump on track. Righto, we're actually back on track now because totally forgot to plug the HDMI cables in, so we are good to go. Hopefully everyone can see and hear. Do a bit of a run through the field. So we got Dadson in fourth. He's in first. He's always one of the ones that don't like to say he's any good, but he goes pretty good himself. He's just got to have a bit more confidence. Jim Bob in second. Race Fan in third for the Deeds entry. Mr. Bumcrack in fourth for Ragged Edge Racing with the Auto 1. Superfly for the Erebus entry for Death Grip Racing. TJ for Team 53 with the Alliance Construction.
Line Civil.
Nearly the same.
Yep.
Stickers, the second of the Dadson entries for Dadson Racing with the Bacchus livery. Magnet will go 8th. He's in the racing cars. No, he's in the Lucky's Lawn Care for the Melbourne Can't even think of it at the moment. See if we can see
Polytechnic.
it.
Melbourne
Polytechnic. That's the one. Shizer in 9th. Well, we know he is for counterpunch. He is in the challenger entry for next level. Grassy's in 10th. Grassy's a little bit of a not the best showing he wanted probably in round 3, but he can probably gain some points here tonight. He's the second of the Lucky's Lawn Care entries. Streetlejuice in 11th. The Tamar Cars entry for Obsession. VF in 12th. We know VF is fast. He's in the Aussie Hampton livery for Aussie Hampton and the Moth team owner. And the Sandman down in 13th, second of the counterpunch entries. The Challenger Next Level Racing. And in 14th place we have Chuck. Now he's for Cornerstone. The Bez Media on the side. One fast operator. He'll jump back up the front, see where Dadson is. He's just heading up towards the bus stop. Out of the bus stop, I should say. See our first time's coming through now.
Oh, Stickers has binned it.
Let's see how we go. We're probably looking around the 140 mark, I believe. And we go a 140.9, followed by Jim Bob, who goes 0.17 better. Mr. Bumcrack to the top. TJ to the top. 0.6 clear of the field. Definitely letting people know that he's a force to be reckoned with.
Mind you, that's the quickest lap of the whole night so far. They've been in the early 139s, and then just TJ just goes out and hits them up with the 38.
That's a cracking good time for the start of qualifying. It's what you needed. Superfly backs up third. 0.9 off the leader, but he's only sitting 0.2 behind Mr. Bumcrack. I think it's going to tighten up in a couple of minutes. It's a pretty short qualifying session. Might go back, see how Race Fan down in 8th. 2 seconds off the lead at the moment. So straight away, that's put Dadson down to 9th. That's just how fast this field is. He goes across, pulls a good time that we thought was gonna put him up the front, and straight away down to 9th.
Bang.
And he's got... I'm not sure who that's behind him. But he's in the CJ Esports entry, so that would be Magnet? No, not Magnet.
That's Jim Bob.
Jim Bob, the owner. Can't even think of his name. Right, they pull into the pits.
Here he goes. Early pits now.
Race Fan goes through. Can he improve? He does. Moves himself up to 6th. Shiz is in the pits. Everyone's in the pits at the moment. Fresh tyres, no fuel for TJ. Streetlejuice moves himself to 5th.
That's a solid effort there. But keeping in mind, he's got a 2-grid penalty for tonight, but he'll be doing everything he can to try and get up the front of that field so the damage won't be too great.
So what we might do is jump on with TJ here. We'll do a lap around. When he gets to the start, we'll go a full lap. He's on an out lap now. Chuck's pulled in into second for 0.5 behind TJ. So TJ's still on a ripper first lap. I expect to see Chuck's time close right down. Oh, he's off. Let's get off the camera. TJ pulling up behind Jim Bob. I'm having trouble with Jim Bob's name tonight. Might be able to get a little bit of a tow here. I still think he's on an out lap though, TJ.
Yeah, he is, mate.
But I think if I was TJ right now, I'd be backing off a little bit, using Jimmy down the straight for a bit of a tow. But I think Jimmy stayed out. I'm not sure. Here we go. Takes him up the inside. We'll go jump on a lap. So what a lap looks like around Dragon Trail Seaside. Have a listen. He comes up to the last corner. Let's see what he's got. Needs a good exit. What's he going to cross the line with? Can he go better? I don't think he's got enough. Well behind. Where's Chuck? Let's go back to Chuck, see what Chuck can bring to the party. He's on his best. It's going to be the last lap for everyone, I think.
I think I think both Chuck and TJ got one more in him here. He'll get around in time, Chuck.
Sticker's up to 5th. It's going to keep an eye on Chuck here, see what time he can pull towards TJ. Saying the audio's quiet, see if we can bring it up a bit. Chuck.
He's taken a little bit of Chuck there.
Taking another hundredths of a second off. You're going to have to make this last lap pretty good. Mr. Bumcrack, this will be his last attempt. Oh, he's 0.2 up on his best. He's closing in on Chuck. He's got to make a clean pass here through the bus stop. Oh, he's through cleanly. Got Superfly behind him by the look of it. Superfly in the tow. This could move Superfly up as well. Here we go. Let's see how they go. Looks like Superfly's catching. Superfly could do a jump here. Mr. Bumcrack stays 3rd. Superfly still stays 4th.
Oh, Bumcrack and Superfly 39.524 each. There is actually no interval there on the leaderboard. Oh, wow. There you go.
Too close. Well, GT's decided it. What's Streetle Juice? Can Streetle Juice better himself? No, that's it for Streetle Juice. I think that's about us for the racing now.
Claude's on his last lap.
Just watching Claude now. He's coming up to the last corner. A little bit wide on entry. Seems like his car's really understeering there.
Yeah, he's on his left front's really dead there, so
I think he's well off the pace here. 14th. I don't know if he will be happy with that. Righto, so while you go ahead and set the grid, we will try and sort through some audio, see if we can get a little bit louder. We also got to remember Strudel Juice has a 2 grid spot penalty, so he's going to go from 7th back down to 9th. And I believe he's the only one, isn't he? Yeah, so back when I had the track map up, I forgot to put my microphones into the mix, so it was up there, you just weren't hearing us talk. I'll just make mine a bit louder, then we can go across to yours, and we can get it a bit louder too. It's going to be interesting. I mean, with a time like TJ's done, he is going to need that first lap to get him out in front and seriously get a gap on Chuck, because I think Chuck has the race pace, maybe not the quali pace. Alright. I'm just going to turn yours up a little bit more.
Yep.
And if people in chat can give us the thumbs up or not, if NASCAR and Lucas get a little bit louder, I've changed some settings on the PS5. Hopefully you can bring us back in line. Also, I did mention earlier we got some a new slideshow. Took the photos out of the race room, so all these photos are taken from the drivers or the team owners, so they all look pretty good. Tried to get as many of the team sponsors in there as we could as well. Alright. Once everyone's in the room, NASCAR can set the grid and we will be away for the Aussie Hampton M4s.
Yep, not too long now, not too long now.
So interesting already. Chuck leading the championship by 6 points. TJ comes out and goes, bam, I'm going to show you how quali's done. 0.5 to the good. I'm not here to mess around, he reckons. But, as we know, as in the chat there, Sean Daniels is saying the Wall of Death claims how many today. That's exactly what we're going to be watching, because it's probably the best part of the track. You need to just make sure you, even if you slow down a bit, just to get through it, because if you hit it, it's back of the pack. You got engine damage, you got front suspension damage, you're in the pits trying to fix it. Welcome you into the chat. We've got Airborne in the chat. Hopefully the audio's a bit louder. Karen's in the chat. Womble's in the chat. Knuckles is in the chat. A few in the chat tonight. King Oscar. Oh, Streetle Juice is in there, but hopefully he's not anymore. He's about to go racing.
Last second confirmation here.
And we've just got joined by the Kazi one. Evening, Kazi. Kazi, I believe, is our resident wrestler. So we've already seen a mistake in qualifying by Chuck. Threw it off on the corner there towards the back section.
Alright, one last swap and we are good to go.
I know what's going on here. Alright, I'll just bit more game audio. So we'll just move that one up the scale a little bit. Yeah, I've seen in the chat during the week there's been a bar put down at the bus stop because it's where everyone's going to be joining in the bar. TX3's in the chat. Evening, TX3.
Go down, Annie. Max.
It's
all right.
Just about time to go.
Yep, we're good to go, mate. Let's roll.
Ready when you are.
Just give the gentlemen their last good lucks before we send them on their chase. All right. Let's go.
Righto, here we go. We are in the M4 race. No, we're not yet. It's not letting me join. There we go. The revs are building. Can't see any lights yet. It's a long pause. Here we go. 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And we are racing. TJ gets a good start. We side by side with Chuck. Chuck's got the outside. TJ will take the inside. Bum crack can slip up behind. That's not the saying you want to say with the bum crack in the sentence.
Ooh, Magnet, hold on to a son.
Oh, there's a bit in the background off the track, but it seems to have got through pretty neatly.
Oh, Chuck's gone.
Chuck straight off. That's not the way he wanted to
Huge
start
implications.
it. Let's see if we can get it on a replay. Just following the toe behind TJ and just hits the inside curb straight off. That's going to set him straight to the back of the pack.
TJ will not believe his eyes there. He's just gotten the biggest free kick of his life now, so full steam ahead.
Well, it's a long race. We've got half an hour. TJ's already out to 1.2 second lead, followed by
Race fan with
Superfly.
big move. Oh, Jim Bob getting squeezed here, coming into the bus stop.
Oh, I think TJ's hit it. It's not ending well for everyone.
Yes, he has.
Let's see how we go. We'll catch that one on a replay for sure. So he's come
Commentator
through.
team notice curse.
He's got the inside there. He's right out wide, but he's just come through and he's hit it.
Jim Bob's gone too.
Well, this has definitely played a part. Look at TJ's car. It's hurting. Mr. Bumcrack for Ragged Eds now. Here we go. Up the front. He'll be hounded by Superfly at the moment. He's got to play it safe. Superfly gets through though on the inside. Got the 2 Datsun cars in 3rd and 4th. Followed by Race Fan in 5th. Magnet in 6th. Followed by Chuck. Chuck's already up to 7th. He is making the moves. Grassy's down in 8th. Sandman's had a good start, starting 14th, so he's claimed 2 spots via the crashes, but another 2 spots over the first lap. VF in 9th, Sandman in 10th. Shies are down in 11th. We know Shies is a hard racer, so he'll be wanting to make some moves up through the pack. Jim Bob down in 12th. I'm thinking he would have been kicking himself hitting that bus stop. We didn't get it on the replay, but he hit it. TJ just getting himself together. It's still got 26 minutes, so 2 laps to go. We'll see if we can get it on a replay. Here we go. 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 Here we go A long way to go yet. Streetle Juice down in 14th. Kind of spread the field out a little bit. A few of the crashes. We knew it was coming though. We knew the bus stop can get anyone at any time. Back up the front though. Jimmy is out to a 0.8 lead. Bumcrack's just got to stay in that tow. If he can stay in that tow, there's some really good points on offer for second place. Superfly with the fastest lap as well, the 1:40.3. Now, this is the curb you got to watch. It's what caused Chuck's off in the first lap. You hit that, it throws the car into the air. And then on exit of this corner, you're coming around, you don't want to go wide because it'll spit the rears out. Jimmy's got a hold of it though. He's looking good. Looks like he runs a little bit wide there. Bumcrack, just a better drive through there. You can see him gaining in the times. He's pulled in 0.2 of a second. The run down here, down towards the bus stop. You've got to get this area clean. Nice drive out of the right-hander. Jimmy's got some speed though. He's pulled the gap back out. I think he might have messed up on the exit there. Cleanly through the bus stop. Dadson through the bus stop. Stickers through the bus stop. Race fans got past Stickers. We've missed that one. Race fans going after Dadson as well. Beautiful drive. Bit of a train here. You see Chuck just getting a little bit wide on exit. We're going to see Race Fan. Let's jump on board with Race Fan. He's got the toe. He's going to go to the inside. That's exactly the move you want to do coming into the left-hander. Oh, it looks like he's got the job done. Nice move. So he's got past the two Dadson boys. So Race Fan is on fire. Up into third too. So this would be his first time up in the front podium spots. So he's probably feeling a little bit nervous. Keep your calm, and you'll be just fine. He's starting to gap Dadson too. He's not waiting around. He got about 4 seconds up to Mr. Bumcrack. So the field's dropped off a little bit from the front too. They're definitely showing their pace. But back up the front though, he's not taken off from Mr. Bumcrack. This could be one epic race come toward the end. It's going to come down to fuel numbers as well for the pit stop.
Chuck there with a big dive and a touch there on Stickers, but he's gone back behind him here.
See a few of them
as they all get through bus stop.
Just hitting the exit wall.
VF has taken a swipe at the bus stop.
The Aussie Hampton car. He's sitting currently in 10th. He's 11 seconds off the leader, so within 4 laps they're 11 seconds behind. So that shows you the pace the front few people are running.
Dadson going to make a run on the outside here. Going to make a case for third spot. Oh, and he's got him around the outside.
Got him done. Does he
Job
run
done.
right? Oh, he makes that corner perfect.
He's held it. Well done.
It's a bit of a train here.
Yeah, you'd think Race Fan would have broken the toe, but he hasn't, and it's not paying off for him well here.
I think we may have missed a little bit of a mistake from Race Fan, because he definitely was pulling away from Dadson there.
Chuck, he's getting a little bit impatient here.
Shaneski in chat saying Race Fan was quick in practice, so he's put the laps in this week by the look of it. Might jump back to Magnet, see how just the pack behind this little one's going on. Magnet's just on the back of this pack, so Chuck runs wide too. Chuck's having a bit of a
huge dive there.
It's harder to get through a pack when they're really good speed drivers. Oh,
Chuck was very lucky not to hit the bus stop there.
Bit of braking through the bus stop for Chuck, so his car might be hurting a little bit.
His race fan back on Dadson for position number 3.
Oh, he's got him. See if we can catch that on a replay.
I'll keep an eye on the battle here because it's not over. Dadson's got a massive run on him here.
He's got the
Might
toe
go for the outside again.
Toe from the bus stop and just pulls straight into the inside. Easy as that. Dadson runs wide. Stickers almost gets him.
Deja vu for Dadson there in turn 1. Got it done on the outside.
Well, it looks like it's going to be a bit of a... Oh, there's that corner. You don't want to be cutting that too much, race fan. We've missed it too.
Voice, so he's lucky so far.
Let's see if we can grab Mr. Bumcrack. We've missed that one as well. He's got Jimmy Superfly somewhere. No, we've missed it. He'll be loving this.
I'd say it's before the S's for sure.
How's the two front runners' cars looking for tyre wear and fuel? Looks like Jimmy's car might just be hurting a little bit. Or he's fuel saving.
They're pretty much on par with fuel, so just over half a tank. Tyre-wise, Jimmy's a little bit worse off, but nothing too much to write home about at the moment. So they're just about even.
I tell you what, they get through that bus stop with only inches to spare and a little bobble. That's all you need to hit the wall. It looks like Jimmy might sit behind here. It's 0.5 of a good to Superfly. But here we go, we'll see this toe in action. Might jump on board. Oh, he's not close enough, but I don't think.
He's pushed a bit wide through turn 1 there. It's going to leave him with a bad exit coming out.
Mr. Bumcrack is looking on the money. His car looks good. Doesn't look like he's sliding too far. I'm not gonna hang around and keep the camera on him because that's an omen. Dadson's still got third, but he's got Chuck now. Chuck's made some moves.
Oh, Chuck's no, he hasn't. He's had to forfeit positions there. He must have overcooked it.
Let's see what happens. So he's come up the inside of Stickers. He's going to try and grab Dadson at the same time, but he runs too far to the inside, slides on exit onto the grass. That'll do it. Good attempt though, he gained some good momentum there. He's right on the back of Race Fan now. Race Fan goes defensive. He can't apply the throttle too early here, it'll just bring the back end out.
How are they going to go through bus stop? They're all going to be safe and sound, or is it going to be tears? Oh,
they've got through.
Nicely done. Oh, here we go. Actually, Race Fan, he might get a 2-for-1 special here. He will. Chuck's in on it too. They're going to go 3 wide into here.
3 wide.
4.
Race Fan gets the better of all of them. Chuck's made some big numbers up the inside too.
Oh, it's bumper to bumper. Panel to panel. They're rubbing. He's got the big ones to send it in turn 1. Oh, big block there by Chuck. Oh, big touch. It's all happening. Oh, he's gone. Oh, he's nearly gone. He just saved it.
Chuck's really trying. Here we go. Dadson going up the inside. This is not the turn you want to be going on the inside.
Oh, no, that's not what you want to do. That's not what you want to do, Dadson.
A little bit of touch of the panels there, but I mean they both got through, so it's not too bad.
While this is all happening, certain TJ has made his way up to this train. In terms of the championship battle, it's going to get very tight once again because he's not far behind Chuck now.
Well, he needs to finish ahead of Chuck.
He's sitting in 9th, and he's right behind that big train now. He's got Chuck in his sights there, so this could get very interesting.
Jump back up. What do we got? Dadson's trying the inside again. Chuck Chuck's got the inside. He could get race fan here. Oh, he backs out of it. Oh, it's so tight through there.
Oh, it was very tight. Here he goes. TJ's going to make it 3 wide here. Try and get...
Right, here we go.
He's thinking better of it.
TJ is right behind Chuck now. Oh, we go. Oh, no.
Oh, there, Chuck. There's a bit of a
pit lane.
Naughty entry into pit road. That could be costly.
We do have a penalty that was just being scrubbed there by, I think, might have been Grassies. Oh, so look at the fuel save there. Chuck and Magnet, 36 and 37. So Magnet a little bit better. I don't think that's going to make much of a difference, but running in that pack, every little bit counts. Back up the front. 1.5 second of a lead here for Mr. Bumcrack. So he's put the laps in this week. He's showing that he's got some pace. Superfly is not one that you can let lie, and he's
not
just,
one you can't count him out.
He's just fallen back. But also,
meanwhile, Dadson's sitting solid here in third, so it's another solid effort again from Dadson. Hopefully, he can end the race here in third, which would be fantastic for his confidence coming into the rest of the season.
I tell you what, Shizer, I believe Shizer started 13th on the grid, and he's up to 4th.
No, Shizer was a bit further up the grid. That would have been Sandman you'd be referring to.
Could be, yes.
But regardless, he's doing a fantastic job in that Challenger BMW. Race fan's got a massive run here on Shizer.
Bumcrack's in. Superfly has the better fuel save. Can that be the difference? Now, do we see him pull in here? Yes, we do. Oh, there's a bit of a... it's too wide. It's hard to tell, but it's over the pit line.
Careful, gentlemen. Be careful.
Race fan stays out. TJ right behind him. TJ's in a tow. I think TJ's going to be get the run up the inside here. He's going to make this happen. This will be big for TJ.
Yep.
Oh, he's sliding the car through.
But will it come... Only question is, will it come at a cost here when he has to go into the pits?
Look at race fan. Just trading paint on the bumper.
No, he's not one to settle. Just settle. He wants a good result here too.
And TJ, what's TJ got in the tank? Because he stayed out.
Yeah, he stayed out. He's got less than a quarter. So if he wants to see this home, he needs to come in quick, smart.
Right, so he has definitely used some fuel to get to where he is. So the pit could be potentially a longer stop. But we will soon see. Once he goes into the pits, we'll see where the rest of them come through. We're going to see race fan pit as well, because I'm pretty sure he will be down on fuel. Oh, TJ, a bit of a second attempt at steering through the bus stop.
See how the
race fan
two front runners go through here.
Race fan just dropping off the back of TJ, so TJ's got some pace. TJ pulls in tight, nice entry into the pits. All right, let's go back to Bumcrack. Just coming out now. Where does TJ come out?
TJ and race fan, both on 19 there.
That's not too bad of on fuel use, I guess. But Superfly has gained a little bit of time here on Mr. Bumcrack. In the tow. Mr. Bumcrack running off to the grass there. I think he's trying to upset Jimmy.
See, well, this will bring TJ out here. Here he's out of the pits now.
Here we go. Stickers. Does he get stickers? He's got stickers.
That is a very good recovery from both from TJ there. He's 5th place out of all that.
Yeah, so you can tell that's put him in a prime position. Chuck behind him now, so that's some points gained. You can tell that the pack behind him, it's just slowing them down with them fighting so bad.
One angry battle pack for sure. It's not going to do Chuck much favours here, but
that looked
we
like,
know Chuck.
Looked like Dadson went for a move up the inside then. It's nice and close, this racing. It's a big pack together. Just see a bit of a movement behind this little bit of a pack with Datsun and Magnet just going for it.
Yeah, just looking at the track map, you've got Sandman, and I think who else is that right up the back there? That's I believe it's Streetle, and then you've got just a massive wad coming towards the bus stop here. So it's awesome to see these pack battles here.
I think Sandman, I don't think he'll be this happy this far back, but he's had a busy week at work, not much practice get in, so kudos to him for getting up. He was in Group B and a call up, so well done, even to be here.
TJ's ready to make a bounce here on Mr. VF. 4th place. Will he get the job done?
Made it easy. Straight up the inside. So now he's after
chance to.
Now he's after Shizer.
With a chance to get Shizer here. Yep. He's got the toe now. But Shizer won't make it easy for him to make that BMW pretty wide. Make him go around the outside here.
Oh, Shizer won't give him it too easy.
Oh, but I think TJ's going to get him on the inside here. Put a bit of a bump, bit of a touch. He's got it done.
Right, now TJ needs to probably settle into a nice rhythm here. You don't want to use your tyres up before the end of the last 10 minutes. He's got some points on Chuck, so it's going to be just keep it together for the next 10 minutes and reel in the top spot. He's got past his teammate too. That's a big deal. Teammates can come into play. Chuck's teammate, I should say. Back in 6th, Chuck has got around stickers and pulling a gap. So the Datsun boys are just slowly drifting towards mid-pack at the moment. It's nice to see VF up in 5th as well. And he's got the inside run on Shizer. Does he back out? He backs out. It's a bit of a hairy spot to be trying to get through here.
Yeah, to be trying any heroics here. We've got Chuck. Oh,
hits the wall.
Bit of a touch from Chuck, but they've all saved it through there.
I'll jump back up the front. Looks like Superfly's still hanging around. He's maybe saving the car a little bit. Mr. Bumcrack will be beside himself. I think he was a bit worried about coming into this just because of the bus stop. But he has every right to be in the spot he is because he's one fast driver. Nice and close too. He's closing the gap. He's down to 0.4. It's hard to drive in the tow as well because it changes the aero on your car and the grip levels. So got to be prepared to sit that close.
Chuck got in a bit hot there into that turn. Nearly lost it.
Well, what can Chuck do? He's in front of this pack now. Can he catch TJ?
There's still 8 minutes to go, so plenty of time for him to knock out a couple of good laps here.
It's going to come down to who can drive this car better on the edge with ragged tyres. And hopefully they've put enough fuel in. It always comes down to that extra lap if you get past the timer just in time. Might do a bit of a run through the field while... Wait till they get through the bus stop. It's always a bit of a worry.
Bit of a scramble through here. But they've all done it nicely. Just watching all the cars there, all the way from 3rd all the way to 12th, they've done really well through there. So
we've also got Superfly just pulling out the fastest lap as well, 1:39.3. So he's starting to make some moves. He gets around Mr. Bumcrack up the inside,
TJ
nice and
with
beautiful.
the fastest lap.
TJ goes slightly quicker, 0.09 quicker.
Another vital point there. Another vital few points there if you can hold on to this result. It
makes the difference.
Oh, we got Claude there. He's spun out there. One of the back markers. Unfortunately, he's gotten loose and he's spun around.
It's good to see him
get the car back on track nicely.
Right, what can Bumcrack do? Looks like Jimmy's got a bit of a hold here, so we'll do a bit of a run through the pack. So Jimmy, Superfly in first, Mr. Bumcrack.
Superfly, yeah. He's changed position there.
TJ's running in third, but he has Chuck chasing him down. Now, what can Chuck do for the rest of this 6.5 minutes? Hopefully, he can latch onto the back, but he's got a big gap there to fill. Chuck in fourth, VF in fifth. Big drive from VF as well, just to be up with Chuck and the boys. Nice hard racer.
And he's not letting him go too, so very solid effort from VF.
Shizer down in sixth. Stickers in eighth. Sorry, I'll take that back. Stickers in seventh. Race fan in eighth. So Dadson's had a bit of a mare here because Magnet's made his way to ninth. Got past Dadson. Dadson gets a nice drive through that bus stop. He's going to pull the move here. Down the inside, nice and easy.
Nice and gentle on the brakes there, Dadson. Lovely job. Get Magnet a big sniff again. Here we go.
Jim Bob down in 11th. He won't be loving that. Grassy's in 12th. Streetle Juice in 13th. And the Sandman's in the pits. He's putting on some fresh rubber. We'll just jump back up to Dadson. Dadson gets the run up the inside. That toe comes into play real good down the main straight.
Big old dive there with authority there to get ninth back.
Alright, let's jump back up to Superfly. The action's back on. Mr. Bumcrack has caught him. There's been maybe a little bit of an incident from...
he's going to make a big move down here, is he not? Oh, he thinks better of it. Oh, Superfly, bit of a slide.
Yeah, I just noticed that. You need to minimise them ones for tyre wear. This is what we want to see from Mr. Bumcrack. Putting a bit of pressure on. Nice and cleanly through the bus stop. Can we get there? He's got through. Yes, he doesn't touch the outside.
But he's definitely gone there a bit slower than he should have, and it's going to give Jimmy a little bit of a push now. A little bit of a gap there.
I tell you what, Jimmy breaks late into that last corner. Although Mr. Bumcrack gets a nice exit, he's gaining already. It's a long straight here for the toe. We'll jump in with Mr. Bumcrack. Oh, I don't think he's going to be close enough though. Nice exit from Mr. Bumcrack. Catches up a few tenths. Just starting to see Jimmy's car slide around a little bit. Where's TJ? TJ's still... Oh, he's moving away from Chuck now.
4 seconds now. 4.5.
Chuck's just moving away from VF. Chuck might be settling in here. He's minimised the points at least. Point deficit.
Notice now the pack has just started to fan a little bit here. Now it's split into little micro packs now.
VF with Shizer just starting to get on his tail. Surprise for me, Stickers. Stickers I thought might have been well and truly up in the top 5.
Yeah, possibly to contend for a win too, but just hasn't come to pass today.
Race Fan's another one. Good drive from Race Fan tonight. He was up in the front pack, in the lead I think in one stage, or in third in one stage.
Yeah, he was third at one stage. Yeah, in that big old pack.
A little bit of a pack brewing down here with Dadson and Jim Bob.
VF still holding court in 5th there. Again, solid effort. Hopefully you can hold on to it now with 2 points.
Oh, I've just seen Race Fan. Where do we see Race Fan?
Oh, Race Fan, Dadson. Both of them hit the wall of chumps there. By the looks of it.
Oh no, I don't know how to get that off the screen.
Grassies will take advantage of this now as he goes past Race Fan for 11th spot.
Righto. We're not going to catch Race Fans one because I hit a wrong button on the keypad, but Jimmy Superfly, something's happened to Mr. Bumcrack. He is 11 seconds behind TJ. TJ's grabbed second here, so what's happened to Bumcrack? Bumcrack's had an off. We've totally missed it in the midst of hitting the wrong button on the screen. It's allowed Chuck to catch up. He's going to be beside himself, Mr. Bumcrack. He was in the perfect spot. It's also put an extra point or two in between TJ and Chucks, which is going to tighten that championship up. Superfly will be loving that with 1.5 minutes to go, and he's just created an 11-second lead. He can back off now. Nice and slow.
Go fuel mix 100 if he wants. Just chill around the track now.
I'd say this is going to be his last lap. Come through the start finish line one more time. Do a bit of a parade lap. TJ down in second. He's got a nice little lead over Mr. Bumcrack. Nearly 4 seconds. Mr. Bumcrack's going to have that helmet full of swear words, I reckon.
Yep, superlatives, expletives, a lot of it.
So it just shows the pace of these front runners in the championship. TJ and Chuck, both of them hit that wall of chumps, and they're both back up the pointy end, so they've definitely got some mega speed going on with their two cars. Shies are down in 6th. Stickers in 6th.
No, Shies is in 5th actually. He's ranging up to Chuck here.
VF's dropped back to 7th. Still a good drive from VF. Jim Bob up to 8th. Made a few spots. I think he was down a bit further down the grid there before.
Yeah, I believe he started second last. So solid effort from Jim Bob.
Magnet in 9th. Dadson's moved down to 10th. So Dadson's just either had an incident or he's backing off for the last lap. I'll jump back up to
Jim Bob. He's not happy with 8th. He wants 7th. He with a big dive. Almost.
Just about to see Superfly come out. Last corner. Nice exit. He's made this race look pretty good. A bit of a battle with Bumcrack, who's just let him have that last lap to himself.
Superfly.
Second will be TJ. Maximum points he wanted for tonight. Not the
Massive
worst race he could have.
from TJ there.
Mr. Bumcrack in 3rd. Still a nice podium. Chuck will take 4th. Shizer in 5th. Great drive, Shizer. Stickers for 6th. VF will come across the line in 7th. Jim Bob in 8th. Didn't quite get there, but still a good drive. 9th will be Magnet. Dadson 10th. Race fan 11th. Race fan will be spewing a little bit, I think. Streetle Juice will come home for 13th. And the Sandman's already finished. He's had enough. That was a pretty exciting race.
Yeah, it definitely was. Definitely lived up to its billing. A few surprises, a few shocks. A lot of pack racing. It's Dragon Trail in a nutshell.
Exactly, yeah. That bus stop can hurt anyone at any time. So what we'll do is we'll run through the racing order. Even though we just seen it, we'll do it again. So as we could see, Jimmy Superfly takes away first. Beautiful win for Jimmy. He needed them points. TJ comes home for 2nd. He needed them points as well to get a few above Chuck just to tighten that championship lead. Mr. Bumcrack in 3rd. Chuck brings home 4th. Shizer in 5th. Stickers in 6th. VF, nice drive in 7th. Jim Bob makes his way to 8th. Magnet to 9th. Dadson dropped down a little bit, but still 10th is not too shabby. Race fan 11th. He was right up the front in the first half of the field race, and a couple of incidents. He's just dropped back a few. Grassy's for 12th. Streetle Juice for 13th. Sandman for 14th. TJ takes the fastest lap with a 1:39.236 on lap 14. So TJ, a little bit of a winner there tonight.
Definitely definitely comeback king effort there from TJ. No bias aside once again, but definitely the Team 53 way for sure there with a great result after hitting the wall of jumps in a big way too, to take him all the way to last and then to come back all the way to second. Proud of him. Well done, mate.
Now, just going to jump across to the M6 room. Now, the M6 room is the sprint round, so we've got two 25-minute races. Yeah, Ghost watching, great stuff. Plumber on a podium, still a ripper result. It is. He would be spewing. He had first in the sights there. All right, let's go. Who do we go to? Let's look for Mr. Lucas' room. Alright.
Good evening, guys.
Lucas, how are you?
I am good, thanks, mate.
So I keep getting this, the stream needs to be louder messages, but I don't think I can get it much louder.
Yeah, we'll just have to muddle our way through tonight, guys, and we'll do some work during the week to see if we can sort it out. The I believe the PS5 got a party settings update at some point, and it's stuffed around with it all again. So we're gonna have to have another look at it now and see how we can fix it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go into the party. I'm gonna put everyone to max. It's about the best I can do.
So, guys, I'll leave you guys to it. Have a good call. Have fun.
Too easy.
And thank you all for having me on. And I'll see you next time round.
Thanks, mate.
Dramas.
Have a good one, legends. See ya.
See you. Now, I'm not going to put the race track map up for this one because I haven't added anyone's mics to it, so we won't go there this one round. Alright. Volume. Hopefully this helps.
Ow. I can hear myself echoing again. Oh god.
Yeah, it's really loud. But don't want to wreck it. Right, so what have we got tonight?
15-minute qualifying session, then a red flag, then a manual grid set, and then two 25-minute races.
And we have a nice tight championship between Morgan Davies and TX3 with 2 points. I'm still just trying to sort out this party chat.
Yeah, the echo sucks.
Oh, is it that bad?
Yeah, I keep hearing myself and repeat, so it's a hard bit of talk.
I might have to bring it down a little.
Yeah, I'll get these guys out for their warm-up lap while we stuff around with the volumes. We'll endeavour to fix it during the week anyway, so we can come back again.
Yeah.
We had it all perfect too, which is the most annoying thing.
Yeah, especially when the update came. I mean, we're 2 from the top now, so hopefully that sorts your echo out a little bit.
Alright. Who's who in the zoo who tonight? So, M6s tonight at Dragon Trail Seaside. Sprint round for these guys, so there's some retro liveries out and about tonight. Optional for the teams to run a retro inspired livery for the sprint series. M4s were early in the season. I think they were around 2, I believe, off the top of my head. So now it's time for the big boys to go. Had their weight updates. These cars are much lighter and faster than they were previously. So the guys are getting their head around them now. But yeah, it looks like they're all out on track, so I'll let you go through the grid if you like, sir.
Right, gee, let me get out there. We are on track. So we will go Hopefully the noise is coming a bit louder through anyway. Out in front, Brocky. I believe he's sitting 5th in the championship, so he's got some points to make up tonight, and maybe something a little bit to prove. He's in the Bez Media for Cornerstone. Mountain Goat in 2nd. Oh, he's hit the wall. Not a good start.
Ooh.
He's in the Erebus livery for Death Grip Racing. Ricky Bobby. He's running the retro livery for Tamar Cars for Obsession. DB007, Cornerstone. He's in the GT Light. Adam, we know Adam's fast. He's in the Green Beacon for Red Mist Racing. Scooter 82. Dadson for the Bacchus livery. Sorry, I'm just pressing some buttons at the same time. Speedy Tyres, 2nd of the Cornerstone entries in the GT Light livery. We've seen Mountain Goat. We seen him hit the wall of jumps. TX3 running the retro livery for Auto 1 for Ragged Edge Racing. Followed by Diego. 2nd of the Bacchus liveries for Dadson Racing. Also down in 11th we have DJ Brain. CJ Esports. Gazballs in 12th. 2nd of the Erebus cars for Death Grip. Captain Muffin down in 13th. In the Gamesman entry, I believe that would be Team 53.
Yep.
And in 14th is Davies. He's running the retro livery as well. He is for Deeds Racing. So jump back up.
Beautiful.
Jump back up to Brocky. He's going to show us his first time now. I've seen it in practice. He's won. I think he's got a hold of this BMW for this track.
Yeah, pretty good operator, the old Cyborg. He's a bit of a competitor. He'll sneak a decent lap in here, I'd say. 33.75 at the line.
So he's
0.4 of a second clear of D-Flow. Ricky Bobby goes to 3rd with a 35.3. DB to 3rd with a 34.3. Next one across the line. Speedy Todd. Mountain Goat goes to 2nd, 33.7. TX3 straight to 2nd with a 33.7. Not much between these guys.
No,
Captain Muffin, 5th.
I've been watching a few practice sessions this week with a few of them in it, and it's going to be tight.
Morgan Davies 8th so far, championship leader. He's going to need to pick up the pace a little bit here. He's 0.7 of a second off the lead. That's good for 8th. Just going to go down towards the bottom of the field. So Adam hasn't put a lap in. He's got our grid spot penalty tonight too. I believe it was a penalised for something in the previous round. It might have been in qualifying or something, or it might have been a entry or exit.
It was to do with the slowing of the field in qualifying.
That's right. I do remember now. Yeah, so got a bit of a slap on the wrist from the stewards team. So he'll get a grid spot tonight.
So he's pulled into the pits
like
already. So he did an outlap and then pulled into the pits. Brocky coming around again.
He's still running around it. He's in 2nd gear and just banging the limiter for a little bit at the moment. So he's just staying him out of the way. And some of these guys like to do it. They psych themselves up and they burn some fuel. And
Brocky goes to the pits. D-Flow stays out. Can D-Flow improve? Let's go back to D-Flow, I should say.
Oh, that didn't go very well.
D-Flow.
Diego come through the bus stop really fast and ran into a wall of cars. The TX3 was there. I think it was also was one of the Cornerstone cars. Might have been Speedy Tyres as well. These guys are all trying to slow up to get to the pits, and Diego come out of there at a rate of knots, went up the back to one of them.
So Diego down in 10th. So we got TX3, Mountain Goat, DB7, all in the pits. Brocky's
Morgan
back
responded. He goes to 5th.
Nice looking livery on the Deeds entry.
Yep. Well, Mr. Davey here's a bit of a Holden head and a bit of a Brock fan, so that's a livery inspired by Peter Brock's Mobile 1 VP Commodore from early supercars.
Bit tailing in the exit of corner 5 there. It's really I can I can't even think of the word, but I can tell you to drive this car around this track with the new settings, it is fast, but it's also a little bit more of a handful.
Yeah, I've noticed. I did a couple of laps myself, not as quick as these guys, but just to feel the car out and see what it's like. And it's it tends to float a little bit on corner entry, a bit of understeer, not horrible, but just enough there for you to really sort of have to adjust your approach angle, and then it's snap oversteer when you get the power down. So she's a bit more like lit up now compared to what it was. It's not as doughy, so.
Morgan just
good,
gets through the bus stop and he's just ahead of his best time. So does he stay out or pull into the pits?
Oh, yeah, I think he's going to stay out. No, he doesn't.
Oh, what's he done?
Sort of. He can't figure out what he wants to do. Oh, wow.
Alright, where's Brocky? Brocky's on a fast one.
Yep, he's right behind D-Fly as well, which is currently 4th, which is a good spot to be for a decent tow.
Yeah, Brocky needs a good race. He's had a few that he's probably not wanted this season, but he's showing some real pace here in practice and qualifying. And we know he's fast.
Oh, he's purple too.
As he goes purple. He's got a nice tow here from D-Flow too, which will be an advantage.
Have a bit of a look here at... Oh, TX3, massive air there through turn 3. Oh, he's caught a penalty too for jumping the curb. He's going to move across the inside and get it burnt. Good way, out of the way.
Let's see what Brocky goes through the second sector. He's closed up on D-Flow.
Good spot to catch him.
Oh, he's 0.2 up. And I'd say if we're on lap 4 or 5, that's about half a tank.
Oh, he clubbers the wall of chumps. The cars are just on half a tank now.
What can he do?
So let's go have a look at... D-Flow's on an outlap as well, so he's just getting him a tow for free here at the moment. The wiliness of D-Flow, I would have backed out of that, letting him go past. On the back end of the circuit somewhere. Oh, Cyborg does a 33.4.
Mountain Goat will be the next one. He's on his best. He enters the last corner. Needs a good drive on the exit. It's not bad.
He was at full throttle from the right on the apex there too, so he's definitely got good throttle control.
33.
Oh, a little bit off on his lap there.
I've noticed a few in practice sessions too. I've been watching running some traction control.
Yeah, I've heard whispers about it being a thing that people have been trying it out. I'll just go down the field and see if anyone is at the moment.
The one I noticed that was using it was Adam. And I'm not sure if he's using it still, but that was earlier in the week.
Just having a little bit of a bow peep down the field at the moment while these guys are doing laps.
Speedy tyres down in 8th. 007.
Ricky Bobby's one I'm worried about. He's 13th at the moment. I've got no traction control lights on any of these guys at the moment, so they must all have it off. Ricky Bobby though, interesting for me because he was right at the pointy end.
Here we go. He's
in early practice.
Well, he's 1.8 behind, but he's 0.4 up on his best, and he's sideways out of the bus stop. He's got no one around him. So he's going to move up, hopefully a spot by the look of it, because Gazballs is almost half a second in front. Brocky pulls into the pits again. What's Ricky Bobby got? Ricky Bobby takes 12th. And that's half a second to take one spot. TX3.
GB goes to 5th.
TX3's hit the bus stop. See if we can catch that on a replay.
Oh, that's cooked that set of tyres too.
Oh, we've just missed that.
Oh, Speedy Tyres has just improved as well, so where's he now? Trying to find him. He's now 5th as well, so he's actually just knocked DB007 off, so these guys there are a piece of paper's width between the pair of them.
I tell you what, he's drifting through the first chicane. What have we got left? 4 minutes. This is when you want to pull in. That'll give you two fast laps. Or one out lap,
well, Speedy's on a good lap. At the moment, he's just going through sector 2. Here it comes. He's just dropped some time through the second split, so... Oh, Adam goes to second. Here comes Red Mist Racing.
On 33.5, and he will have no fuel left because he's been burning the entire time.
He's just on a quarter of a tank, so he's got quite a good fuel advantage on these guys. TX3's in a good spot now. He's on an outlap on fresh tyres, come out right behind Adam. Cyborg's on an outlap through the bus stop. Oh, perfect through the bus stop from the Cyborg. D-Flow goes to third. He's knocked TX3 off as well.
TX3's going to need this. I know the numbers he can run. I also know the numbers Brocky can run, so this is going to be a pretty good fast lap when he gets through.
Mountain Goat's in for his last stop. He's cutting it close, but he'll get out and around. DB007's in as well. We got Speedy Tyres that's slipping in for tyres as well. Haha. Sort of did there. Scooter goes to 6th position there for Backus Dudson Racing.
Well, I think he's been a pretty good fast-paced driver at the start of the races, but he just tends to go to the back more, say mid-pack during the race. So hopefully he can gain a few spots tonight because he's a hard racer. DB007 and Speedy still in 7th and 8th. So but then again, when you look at the front pack, there's no one slow in front of them.
A couple down towards the back end of the field I'm keeping an eye on at the moment that are having a bit of a rough trot. At the moment we've got Gaz Balls with Mountain Goat right behind, so the Death Grip Racing cars are running nose to tail at the moment.
Davey's still in 9th. That's a big call with 2 minutes to go. Let's see what his first split looks like. Just heads up towards the first sector. Oh, he must be on an outlap.
Davey does like a late push to the line though, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's been known for it, to sort of show up at the last couple of seconds of the qualifying and just put it up on the top couple of rows. So Cyborg at the line. This could be another good lap. Yep, 32. Ever so close to the 32 there. He's got another one in him, so he's going to go again. Adam on an outlap, D-Fly on an outlap. TX3's green through sector 2. Now, just to sector 2. Yeah, he's green again, so that's 0.4. Oh, he's close. He's really close. He's in a shot for pole position at the moment.
He needs to get through the bus stop.
Through the bus stop, Davey's in the way. Oh, gets out of the way nicely. Davey saw him coming and jumped sideways.
He's just missed that outside wall by a millimetre.
Yep. Into the last corner. Captain Muffin there improves as well.
Good exit.
Nice exit. Smooth as.
This is going to be a good one.
It's going to be a good lap. Oh, goes to second. 33.31.
Well, he's got another lap though. Same as Brocky. Where's Adam? Can Adam improve?
He's just starting a lap.
Righto. D-Flow.
Cyborg's probably out of it now. I think he's done. He's 0.1 in the red on his lap. Through the bus stop. TX3's bettered again. There he is under the bridge. Oh, Cyborg's an exit there. He's lost a little bit of time.
It's okay to lose a little bit of time on the first sectors. You've got to gain it down through the second sector through the bus stop. And a great exit on that
Someone's
last
gone
corner.
off there. Adam is on absolute vapour as he comes down the hill. He's on a good lap too. These guys are going to start making up some time at the back end of the circuit.
Where's Brocky?
Cyborg managed to sneak another lap in.
TX3.
He's come through the first sector again.
Ricky Bobby.
Who's that? DB goes to third.
Just watching TX3.
I believe he's done.
Through the bus stop. He's only 0.1 off, so a good exit on the last corner here. He can make that up. See, he's pushing hard.
Muffin goes to 7th. Who's that? Speedy Tyres goes to 4th. Right behind his teammate. Second row is all counterpunch at the moment.
No.
Doesn't do it.
Doesn't improve. DB007.
Davey,
finished.
7th. Cyborg.
Mountain Goat,
At the
8th.
bottom end of the circuit. He's there or thereabouts still. Adam goes to 4th. Splits the two counterpunch cars.
Nice.
So he's going to go to row 2. Or
Nice.
actually, no, he won't. He'll go to row 3 because he's going to have a grid spot penalty.
Nice through the exit for Brocky, through the bus stop for Brocky.
He's pretty much the last one on the track that's still running by the looks of it. Can he put a full stop on this?
I'll tell you what, this is going to improve, I think.
Not quite.
Oh,
Not quite.
0.05.
Oh, wow.
Deflow to the top.
Oh, wow. When did that happen? 133, 171 there for Deflow right on the death knell. When did that happen?
Here we are watching Brocky and Deflow takes the cake.
Oh, well done. Well, we're going to have a quick red flag here now, so I can just give Adam a couple of little bumps down the order. But, wow, Deflow, right on the very end there, just knocks them all off.
That is an epic lap. A 33-1.
Wow.
I've seen what Brocky and TX3 can do. I haven't seen Deflow do too much this week, but that's a mega lap to start off the race with, and they're sprint races too, so you can go hard.
All right, just gonna quickly.
Well, hopefully, this time next week, or the week after, maybe potentially, the new Go XLR will be here, so we can get some proper volume levels on the fly. But hopefully, just putting the volume levels up a little bit, they've got a little bit better. But big shout out to D-Flow. That's a mega lap for the last lap of qualifying, and especially to take the fast charging Brocky, who was putting on a show tonight. Also, TX3 with third. It's going to be interesting. So hopefully the boys can all get through the bus stop first lap, because it certainly changed things up in the M4 race, and we don't want to be doing that too many times during one night. So, but we also seen Chuck and TJ just come back through the pack too. So the fast ones are fast, and if they can get their way through the pack, the points are there to be had.
Alright, just gonna wait for these last couple of guys to enter, and I can get this grid lit up.
I believe where am I at here? I believe I've lost my train of thought. Maybe I need a drink.
I believe.
So this is playing really good for TX3 points wise for the championship. With Morgan starting behind him, there's 2 points separating them two. Now, everyone has to watch this pit entry line tonight too. It's really different for Dragon Trail. It's a solid line from the start, and it's almost at the corner, so it's a slow exit, I should say, out of the last corner to make it. One thing we will be looking at in the steward's room.
Here he is. Alright, last guy's just got himself entered, so I'll be another probably 60 seconds, guys, and then we'll be ready to rock and roll.
Well, I hope
Alright, so
D-Flow can get a nice start, because
yeah, well, we did have some good starts in practice earlier this evening as well, so alright, that's fifth. 1, 2. There you go, Adam. Okay, so I'll call the grid out for you real quick, guys, before we go racing. It's a D-Flow right at the very end of qualifying there with that 133.171 for an astonishing lap. Gets himself onto the pole position there, knocks off the Cyborg in position number 2. TX3 GTR will line up on the second row with DB007. Speedy Tyres and Morgan Davey off row 3. Atom has dropped to 7th position next to Mountain Goat after that grid spot penalty. Captain Muffin and Scooter 82 are on the row behind them. Then we have Diego and DJ Brain, followed by Ricky Bobby and Gazballs off the back tonight. Alrighty, I'll give these guys a go.
that's a That's a bit of a shock for Gazballs there and Ricky Bobby.
Yeah, Gaz, I was watching him a little bit in qualifying. He just didn't seem to have a really good grip on the car, unfortunately, tonight. So hopefully it's just one of those events where, you know, it is what it is.
I have noticed.
But in the race 1, so no points for the first race.
I have noticed.
It's all about the second race.
A lot of these tracks this season are track dependent for a few drivers.
Yeah, I think that's only going to get worse for them next season as well with the mixed grids and the balanced group 4. So she's going to be interesting as we are ready to go racing. 25 minutes sprint format for the M6s.
Righto, let's do it. We will start off with Speedy tyres.
A long way here at Dragon Trail.
It's a big long straight. Here we go. All lights are red. And we're green and we're racing. Speedy tyres gets
all the way.
A bit of a slidey start, but he's got TX3's drive here.
Front row looks good. D-Flow might be able to hold it here. He's on the outside, but he's going to grab the inside for turn 2. He's going to hold it.
Or TX3. TX3 gets pushed a bit
one
wide.
around the middle. Who's that? Oh, I think Mountain Goat. He looks like he's recovered it all right, though.
It's looking good. TX3 running on the ripple strip there. Oh, a little bit taily from DB. Look at this pack.
She's a pretty angry pack. Oh, was that Morgan Davey? Oh, he's caught it. Just grabbed the grass on the run into the S's. That's a good catch.
See if we can catch it.
Down the hill they go. Cyborg goes to the inside. He's going to try and make the round on the hairpin here. Gets down the inside. DB007's trying to stick in right behind him. They're going to go too wide through towards the bus stop. Someone's going to have to lift. Cyborg does. Gets back into second position behind D-Float.
Oh, everyone so tight through that bus stop.
The bus stop's insane with these cars. As they go side by side into the final turn again. Cyborg on the inside. D-Float on the outside.
Brocky does it with ease. Although
Oh,
D-Flow's holding
D-Flow's
that
hanging
wide,
on.
wide line.
He's going to have a good run off the corner, D-Float. Yeah, slip that slipstream though. So the move will be on again into turn 2. Technically this little kink is turn 1, but
D-Flow's got the run.
So
He's going to be on the outside.
puts him on the outside of the track too though. He's going to go right to the apex sub. Oh, look at him in the background.
TX3 went for a run there upside DB007.
He tried it.
And he's sandwiched between the two cornerstones.
And they're still all going. This pack is very, very close together at the moment. 4 seconds covers the whole field.
Adams is slipping back to 7th. Jump on board. You just see the slipstream as you come down the hill as we go past the second of the breakings.
Yep.
Penalty.
Oh, look at him 3 wide. TTR on the inside.
TX3 gets the
Oh, he
spot.
gets it done. That's the 2 counterpunch cars covered off there for GDR.
Let's hope, see if he gets through the bus stop nice. Oh,
Someone was close to the wall there. I think that might have been Speedy tyres.
here we go.
Extra coat of paint in that car, he would have been finished. Look at him 3 wide into the final turn. Adam has a look too on, looks like the kid there going. Oh, down the inside.
Sliding on the exit.
Look at him, a pack up the straight here.
DB slots back in behind, so TX3 got the better of the exit there out of the 2. Look at Brocky just pulling away now.
Yep, he's doing what he needs to do here.
Here goes
Got a
TX3.
solid lap.
TX3 to
Nice move
second.
down the inside there. That was a great move.
Oh, look at DB. DB all over.
You can't pass into here though, there's nowhere to go. Oh,
who's that?
Who's that?
Diego.
Big guy, he's just back on the track, he's caught. Oh, Muffin Man. Oh dear. He was 4 wheels locked up on the brakes there, he was a passenger, Diego, and unfortunately he's caught the captain there as well. Oh, that's a shame.
This will be that inside curb. It happened in
Yeah.
the M4s as well. Boom,
Nothing he
just
could have
straight
done there
car.
to stop that.
No, he was out of control.
Yeah. Oh, what a shame.
Bit of bad luck there for Captain Muffin.
Yeah, wrong place, wrong time for Captain Muffin there, unfortunately. Here we go. Look at this little battle here for second at the moment. They can let the sidewalk slip away if they keep going like this, though.
TX3.
Through the bus stop again.
Oh,
Oh,
slides.
deflow to the fence at the at the bus stop. It's going to give DB007 a run down the inside.
Oh, he's got that. He's got that easy.
Geez, they throw them in deep there, don't they?
And still get out fast. That's what gets me.
Mm.
So D-Flow just holding the inside line. He's going to have the better approach for turn 1 or turn 2 if you want to call it. DB slops behind.
This is an angry pack, this. And Mr. Davey there is not far behind. Oh, who's that?
That's DB.
DB with a big slide.
Oh, he's lost a few
There's Morgan
spots.
slips through now as well.
So
And Adam down the inside of him as well is going to pick him off. That's how quick it all go pear-shaped.
So you come from 3rd place, you drop a few seconds and you're back to 7th. It's that tight.
Oh, just got some news here from Jemana in the pits. Says Chuck and TJ now tied on points in the M4 Championship.
Well, that'll spice things up for round 5.
Mm-hmm. Morgan to the inside of the hairpin as well. Sorry guys, just grabbing a quick drink there. Just knocks off, takes off speedy tyres as well. So he's got himself up into 4th now, Morgan Davey. He needs to sort of stay up in this top 5 to ensure a good start for race 2, where the points are. So this is where it's not really any town for Captain Muffin to worry. He's on the back at the moment, but, you know, finish the race, start race 2, work your way through the pack, get some points. Once this race here concludes, guys, they have a couple of minutes break, then they grid up and go again in the order that they finish this one. And that one there is for points. So at the moment, these guys are really just fighting over starting grid positions.
Just watching Brocky and TX3, the time seems to be staying pretty even. Maybe a little bit of a gain from TX3, a few tenths here and there. Oh, Brocky jumps the curb, gets a penalty. That's going to hurt.
He's way loose on the exit as well. Oh, that's going to hurt a lot.
He's got to watch where he burns it to.
He's got to burn it down the hill. You've got to pull across to the right-hand side of the road and burn it coming down the hill. Out of the exit of the S's here, he'll get across and he'll burn it. Just over here.
So this is going to help.
TX3's going to have him coming down the hill. Here's the burn. There it is. TX3 down the outside. He's going to grab him on the exit. Look at the background. They're like 4 wide. Not quite there for TX3. Wasn't quite on him, but he's right on the back bumper now. This is going to spice this race up, guys.
It's one thing to get through the bus stop by yourself, but following someone is another story.
Well, this is the interesting thing. TX3 is the only guy to really beat the Cyborg in his pretty much unstoppable run of championship wins. 5-time champion, the Cyborg. TX3 is the only guy to have a number 1 on the car in the fairly modern era.
As he gets the pass done.
Sector 1. He does. He goes to the lead. There's battle behind him.
Brocky
Crazy.
straight.
These guys are changing positions.
Brocky straight back for the pass. He's on the inside though.
Yeah. Yeah. TX3 will walk him wide here. He'll try and hold him out wide. He does. Look at this. Perfect positioning from TX3. That way you can just slide it on the brake. Just ride the brake down apex and kill that line.
Oh, they're cutting that corner fine. Brocky.
T-Flow's in this now too.
Yeah, they've definitely slowed each other up, bringing the pack towards them.
D-Flow just went purple through the first sector as well. So he's getting the benefit of that little bit of a tow while these guys are battling it out. It's going to be on down the bottom of the hill here. You can see it already. TX3's going to have to hold him out wide.
TX3's pretty good under pressure, but I think he's going to let Brocky pass
Oh,
here.
he's let him down on the inside. Cyborg runs out of brakes. Oh, he was on the lock light there. I could see the light flashing on him. Through the bus stop. Pressure's starting to rise now too. These guys have done, what, 6 laps now? At this pace. Someone's bound to slap that wall sooner. Who was in the background? Speedy Tyres hits it.
This is bunched right up now at the front. 3 wide. No, not quite.
TX3 runs out of brakes. You give Bocky a bit of a serve there. He just locked her up. But now Morgan Davies in this as well. Now he's got to be careful. Championship leader obviously wants to be at the front of the race, but as he just goes the fastest lap as well, he's got to be awfully careful not to get tossed off
got the slipstream from TX3. Morgan to follow.
Down the inside. Oh, as a look at gets deflow, so it puts him on the podium. Where are we now? 15 minutes to go. The cars are under half a tank as well, so they're not going to make it on fuel.
No, they need to...
This is an interesting distance for these guys. They're not really used to this whole splash and dash sort of deal.
Yeah, there's
going
going to be
down the field and
going to be a little bit of fuel needed.
Oh, DJ's had a bit of a lose there. He's at the top of the circuit there. He did the right thing and just sort of waited for the guys to get past before he took off. But again, he'll just grid up on the back of the grid for next race and go again. Look at the leaders though, down the hill.
Oh, Morgan.
Can't slip a piece of paper between these cars. There's Morgan on the outside as well. And look at Defo, the ever opportunist down the inside. They're going to try and go too wide here into the bus stop. No, Defo's smarter than that. He backs it off a little bit. But Adam's in this as well now. He's going to bring the 2 counterpunch cars. This is on.
God, they are tight through there. A little bit of a break there for TX3. You're going to go defensive though.
Oh, look at them weaving down the straight as they try to break the slipstream. Oh, Morgan into the Cyborg! Oh, he's gone! Hold on to it! He's caught it! He's going to go in the pits. They're all diving in the pits. Oh, wow. That was almost race over for the Cyborg then.
I don't know if he'll catch it, but he comes to the inside and it looks like Morgan gives him a little bit of a serve. And then just a bit...
And
yeah, I'm
just
not
a bit
sure
more
from
after
there.
that. Defo and DB007 have continued on, and they're still bashing door handles around the back of the circuit at the moment. As Gazballs has gone around again, Diego's gone around, and this little battle here. Look at Captain Muffin and Ricky Bob. We have some TV. Oh, Captain Muffin into the fence. Oh, I don't know whether he got help or he got a
and he's
bit of a
stuck
high
again.
side there on the ripple strip. Watch out for the leaders. Oh, that was Adam.
So Muffin just comes in tight.
Oh, DJ Brains just lost it in front of him as well. Oh, look out, they're all trying to take evasive action. Oh, this is getting messy. I reckon some engineers are copping a mouthful from drivers at the moment. Where are the blue flags?
So where's TX3? I'm a bit lost in the pack
he's
here.
7th at the moment. So Adam's jumped him through the pits. Adam's interesting. He's going to be borderline for fuel at the end of the race. He's got a thimble over half a tank with 12 minutes to go. Whereas TX3's filled to 3/4 of a tank. Cyborg's filled to just under that. Morgan's filled to just over that. So these guys are all the same page of fuel. And Adam's going to run light.
Adam hits the wall on the entry to the pit stop, to the bus stop. Gets through it cleanly though.
Alright, the leaders are both in. I expect Gazballs not to go through as well, as they do. Good fuel save from D-Flow and DB007.
Let's see where they come out. Our eyes are on Adam at the moment.
Alright, D-Flow was the first in, so I'm just going to stay with him for fuel going in at the moment. He's rolling. This is going to be close to the line. Oh, DB's jumped him. They're going to come out first and second. They're right beside Adam. He goes past. This pack's all close together again. TX3 is going to slip into third between the guys as they exit. Morgan Davey gets past the Cyborg there for 5th as well. So the Cyborg, after that bit of an excursion, has gone from 2nd to 5th position. Potentially 6th here if he has a bit of a battle here with Speedy Tyres as well.
So DB's been a big gainer through the pits there, moving from about 5th up to 2nd.
Yep, he sure has. D-Flo's come up as well a little bit. So those two there, guys, maybe it was a good idea to go round again.
Well, D-Flo was...
Adam, though, is the one I'm watching. He's the leader. He's half a tank of fuel with 10 minutes to go. He's going to be watching that fuel gauge the rest of this race.
And he didn't run long, did he? So
No, he just short field. TX3 goes to second down the inside as well, so he just slips past DB007 on the run down the hill. And he's fast through the second sector as well.
Just watching back down to Brocky and Davies. There's a little battle pack going on.
Oh! Oh, Davey in the fence!
Straight around the outside.
Cyborg gets down the inside. Yep.
Looks like...
Speed's going with him as well.
Yep.
Oh, he closes that up on the Cyborg. Cyborg's going to give him a bit of a muscle there, I reckon. Watch this. This
Onto
just
the
runs
grass.
here. Oh, that was pretty brutal. I reckon there was a little bit of payback there from the Cyborg. How do you like it, son?
Well, that's definitely put him back a few spots. He's down in...
It has.
Down in 9th.
I reckon the stewards' pens will be clicking a little bit for this one. The guys have got to be careful. This isn't a point-scoring race, but they do remember they can still get penned for it.
Oh, they've closed up on Adam now. They're down to 0.5.
Yeah, he's in a slight fuel conservation mode at the moment. I see him shifting fairly early. Nothing to be too worried about right now. But the guys behind him do have quite a large fuel advantage on him at the moment, so they're going to be able to run all the way to the end.
I can see DB is all over the back of TX3. Here we go. TX3 is going to go for a move here.
Down the outside. TX3, great exit from TX3 there. Straight to the inside. Oh, Adam's going to get swamped by the pair of them unless he can get on the inside. Oh, bit of muscle in there. No, DB gets it done.
TX3 is just going to want to break that stream at the moment. He's DB ain't going to let him have it. Oh, straight through the bus stop. It's hard to watch the bus stop when they're going that quick.
Ghost just goes, that's a 70s AFL elbow there from the Cyborg. Oh, I love the quote there. That's great. Morgan looks like he's just drifted down the pack a little bit now. He's in 9th at the moment. I reckon he's just probably fuming a bit under that helmet at the moment, so pick a couple more of these guys off as you finish the race, Morgan, and you'll be, what, 6th or 7th on the grid for the points race.
I see Mountain Goat's just got around Scooter. Scooter's trying to make another pass down the slipstream. Not going to make it happen.
Yeah, TX3 in front now.
And they got Morgan right behind him, so this is going to slow it up to get Morgan to catch.
Oh, Adam! Oh, hold on to it, son. Big sideways moment there from the red mist car. He's going to be in trouble from D5 if he keeps that up. And don't count out the Cyborg yet, because he's not that far behind him, so he might pick a couple of these guys off if they make a mistake.
I don't know what happened to Brocky, because he's definitely come back well behind the front runners.
He just got swallowed in that pack as he got caught up in that bit of an incident there just before the pit stop. That would have hurt him quite a lot. Oh, it's on at the lead again too, by the looks of it. TX3 and DB. These guys here are relishing the fact they're at the front of the field at the moment. Putting on a real show. Let's see Ragged Edge at the pointy end again.
It is good
Starting
to
to
see.
become a bit of a habit for you guys. Oh, watch that
Into
fence!
the wall.
Oh.
This is going to give DB a good run.
You could tell that one was a really shallow entry there from TX3. He was never going to get it turned. But he's going to hold DB inside on the outside, which is going to bring Adam down the inside as well.
A little bit of a touch from
He's
Adam.
still on this race. And look at this, bringing this pack together. These three are slowing each other up so much. Defoe's there, and Cyborg is not far behind as well. 7 minutes to go. This race is anybody's in that top 6.
Look at these two, just trade and paint. DB just pushing him down the main straight.
It's almost like they didn't paint the cars themselves, isn't it? It's alright, we pay someone to fix that.
Yeah. Oh, they cut that corner nice and tight. Just waiting for one of the cars to pop up into the air.
Hop the curb, yeah. Oh, that car at TX3 is just starting to get really loose in the rear end. It was just sideways out of the corner again there.
Yeah, he's really pushing the limits to stay in front of DB there.
Just looking at fuel and tyres at the moment. So TX3 is definitely using the car up. He's got markedly more tyre wear on his car than the guys behind him. Best car in the pack so far is D-Flow in 4th.
Who is catching?
He's looking really, really solid. And he's right there. Cyborg's not that far behind as well. He's just under a second, so he's almost in slipstream territory of the front four.
Yeah. He's definitely caught a lot of the gap up.
Through the bus stop. Again, they're...
Oh!
D-Flow's the one that needs defence that time. Wall chumps catches some more carbon fibre and paint.
That's because I'm watching D-Flow.
I bet you watch TX3 for a little bit, make the race interesting.
No.
Alright, they go around again.
Well, she's just getting a little bit
This
of a
is some...
gap.
She's going to get eaten up along Australia at the moment too. Here it comes. Slipstream's in, so DB's on the chase down as well. Closing in on the run into 2. Not close enough for a move yet though. Oh, D-Fly's looked on the inside, just shows Adam the headlight. Cyborg's right in the back bumper as well now, so he's with this pack.
Just on board with DB, watching TX3 in front. Oh, I tell you what.
Oh, I can hear the guy starting to feather the throttle on exit 2 now. Those tyres are starting to get a bit slippy. So, all the guys are just giving the throttle a little reset mid-corner.
Adam's still holding on to third. That's a great drive. How's his fuel looking?
He's just under a quarter of a tank of 4 minutes ago. He's on the line. He's doing a good job at the moment because
here comes
DB
D-Flow.
doesn't have much more fuel in him now. Cyborg goes to the outside, so he's going to try and catch D-Flow out if he runs too deep. Oh, Adam sideways on exit there. He lit him up into the fence. He's caught it up. They're 3 wide down the run of the bust up, guys. Sort that out.
D-Flow into
As
the fence.
Cyborg slaps the fence.
Cyborg, sorry.
He's now come out in third.
That's a big advantage for Brocky.
Yeah, it's a bit of a free kick to get through those 2 guys there without much of an issue.
TX3 and DB.
And I reckon this front pair now have sort of went, he's third.
Well,
So even if the race finishes here, that puts Cyborg on row 2 for the points race. Look at them fanning out in the background. They're trying to cover that inside line.
now, the first race, it's not a points race, is it?
No. So race 2 is the important one. This is basically a long qualifying session.
Yeah.
So these guys here that are fighting for tooth and nail for positions. As Cyborg jumps that curve, he just got it under control.
D-Flow.
This is basically just setting the grid.
D-Flow is giving him curry right now. Speedy tyres
Absolutely
too,
is.
in the mix.
Yeah, he's in it.
Who we got sitting back there in
And the
7th?
kid's not far behind either though, the Mountain Goat. He's only 1.4 seconds off the back of these guys, so he is closing in. Davey's not far behind as well, he's 8th. So any issue here, these guys having a bit of a spin or whatever, and they're going to get swallowed up by quite a few cars. And Cyborg covers the inside line again at the hairpin. So that sort of cover line is what backs these guys all together. And the Mountain Goat would be looking at his split here to these guys going, wow, I'm catching these guys really quick.
Nicely through the bus stop. The whole 4-pack there.
Right, 2 minutes 30 seconds to go. It's another couple laps for these guys for race 1. And if this is any to go by, I can't wait for race 2,
Well,
because you got this sort of racing with fatigue added.
I'm a little worried for Adam here because if he was under quarter a tank before, he'd have to be starting to fuel save to make another lap.
He's borderline on the light now. He's millimetres from the fuel light. Cyborg and D-Flow in front there, side by side through the chicane. Adam's going to be in this as well.
What a move.
Gives Cyborg a bit of a touch up.
D-Flow up
Perhaps
the
he's back
inside.
together. Oh, Adam's jumped that curve as well. These guys just keep the car millimetres away from the bumper in front of them.
D-Flow's driving great.
It's been a great event so far from D-Flow. Pole position for this race. Currently running 3rd. Been at the pointy end the whole way.
A little bit of a
Now
run.
stop talking before he slaps the at the bus stop.
A little bit of a run through the field. So obviously we got TX3 and DB007 up the front in 1st and 2nd, and they look like they're starting to work together now because they're pulling a bit of a gap to D-Flow, who is being hounded by Brocky. Adam on the fuel save because he's touch and go to make it, who's followed by Speedy Tyres in 6th. Down in 7th we've got the Goat. The young fella has pulled the strings and started catching the front. Davies in 8th. He probably wanted to be further up the front, but there was a little bit of a bengal happening during the mid-race there. Scooter down in 9th. Scooter will be happy with 9th, I think. There's some fast times up the front. Diego in 10th. 11th will be Captain Muffin, who's had a good recovery. Gazballs in 12th. Let me jump back up to Gazballs. DJ in 13th and Ricky Bobby in 14th. That's probably the biggest surprise tonight. Back up the front. We're on our last lap now. These two have just started to clear D-flow now. What has DB got for TX3? Is he just showing him, sitting behind him, he's going to wait for the last corner?
I don't think it really matters for those two where they finish now, because they're first and second, so they're going to hold the front row. I don't think, unless it's bragging rights, I don't think it really makes much of a difference. This middle pack, for instance, so this is 2 rows here fighting it out. So D-Flow and Brocky currently out of row 2, Speedy Tyres and Adam on row 3, but Adam's on absolute vapour. So the Mountain Goat might knock him off here if he runs out of fuel.
Now, looking on as a team owner, I think I'd be... DB just power slides out of the corner. I think I'd be happy with TX3 to start second, because that would be the inside for turn 2.
Yeah, if you get a good start, that gets you in good position. Through the bus stop for the last time. They're clean. Nicely through the bus stop, guys.
TX3 goes a little bit defensive. This is it.
Adam's going to run out of fuel. They might grab him. Davey and Mountain Goat might get him before the line. It's going to cough. It's coughed. That's it. It's out.
TX3 just gets it. DB. D-Flow for 3rd. Brocky for 5th. 4th. Speedy for 5th. Mountain Goat for 6th.
Scotty got him too.
No. He'll be spewing.
Oh, he went from, what, 6th, 7th to 9th.
Well, he want to get his fuel figures right for the next one.
He can't afford to do that in the points race.
Except he's got a whole lot of traffic to get through.
Captain Muffin finishes 11th, Gazballs 12th, DJ Brain 13th, and Ricky Bobby's already finished 14th position. So, we'll have a couple minutes break here, guys, and then we'll get the guys around for another one, where it all matters.
Oh, I should have left it
That's
up.
a snazzy looking race suit and helmet and car there.
Well, the race
Mr. Troy
is thanks to Ghost. And the car is thanks to stickers. Let's go back up to... Let's do a bit of a race run through.
Right.
While you're doing that.
I'll give him a 5-minute pee break.
As we could see, TX3 takes the win. And we know the first race is definitely no points. The penalties and everything were applied in the first race, I think was correct. But no points. DB takes home 2nd. D-Flow for 3rd. Rocky with a bit of a bengal. Someone during the race has knocked him back to 4th, but he was definitely on pace for the front. Speedy Tyres for 5th. Mountain Goat for 6th. Morgan Davies for 7th. Scooter for 82. 8th for Scooter 82. 9th was Adam. 10th was Diego. 11th was Captain Muffin. Gazballs for 12th. DJ Rain for 13th. Ricky Bobby rounding out the 14. With Mountain Goat with the fastest lap on lap 11 with a 1:33.7. So that's qualifying time for a race lap there.
Got one guy that's just been DC'd real quick, so we'll wait for him to get back in. A couple minutes though, and then we'll be racing for points. What do you think of that one there, guys? Karen, the beer sponsor teams are good on fuel. Yeah.
Yeah, well, this is definitely going to heat the second race up because that was one good race to watch. The whole field was tight, bar a few drivers. I don't think it's going to be any different for race 2. And a perfect starting position for TX3 with
absolutely
Morgan starting off the 4th row, sorry. But we've seen in the first race, Morgan just can make spots up on that first few laps pretty quick. Also,
I've done myself a big brain thing at the moment. I'm seeing the grid, and I paused the stream when the when the results came up. So I'm just watching that on my computer screen while I'm adjusting the grid on the actual game.
Also, Thursday night we have. Thursday? I think it's Thursday, not Wednesday. Thursday night we have the Community Series, Auto 1 Community Series. Back at Dragon Trail Gardens 2. I haven't seen the
Great track.
Haven't seen the list of drivers, but it's sure to be a good race. I believe Claude will be picking that one up for the streaming.
Big night for the community guys, actually, with the recent promotion of old mate Kiwi Raikkonen. He's been promoted into Sector 1 Drivers Championship for next season. So I do believe there are going to be a couple of spots up for grabs for next season as well.
Yeah.
To the community guys. So you guys that are thinking about racing the community this week, put your best foot forward, because this is the time to make an impression.
Ghost has added there that add 10% more intensity now to be on with points on the line. That's
absolutely, Ghost.
Yep.
You'll be sitting there holding on the edge of your seat, I reckon, mate. You'll be ready to rock and roll, I think. Alright, I'll give these guys a 2 min and we'll get going. Just so they all know that they need to sit back in their rig and put the helmet back on, and this is where the engineers start talking to you, tell them to calm down. It's not that big a deal. Just another race.
We also got to watch out for that pit entry in the second one. I think it caught a few out in the first.
Yep. Yeah, so
we definitely seen Morgan in qualifying hesitate to go over it, so we're not sure what the go was there.
I don't know what the go with that was. Pressure points for the track so far. Well, what we've seen is the run into 2, the bus stop obviously as well. Final corner's a good 3 wide entry point for these guys. And down the hill is proven to be quite a favourable passing positions for these guys as well, with that slipstream out of the S's. How many vehicles can the Death Chicane claim? Well, that's the thing. These guys here have already done this once now, so the fatigue will be starting to kick in. And they've had to stop, so they'll be cold getting back in.
Yep, and no laps to begin with either.
And no laps to begin with either. They've got to just go. Sean, Watertusk will claim 11 victims. He's made the call, 11. That's a big number. Hopefully that's not 11 cars in the first lap.
Hopefully it's not
which
TX3.
would prove to be good TV, but... Alright, let's send these guys out for the final 25 minutes of this sprint race series. What are you guys thinking of the sprint race? Do you like it? Do you not like it? It is back next season in a slightly tweaked format for the next season's race time.
Well, it's not letting me go to view it.
It will in a sec.
There we go.
There you go. Alright
on.
guys, here we go again. Big one now. TX3 off pole, DB on the outside. D-Flow from the second row with Brocky.
Oh no, so Pole does get the inside line to turn 2. This is good. Lights are on. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. Revs are building. And we're racing. Oh, TX3, a little bit of a bog down. Looks like D-Flow's got a great start. Jump back on. He's got...
TJ says, don't keep moving the wall closer. Yeah, we do that every lap. We've got a forklift on the side that pushes it in half an inch every lap.
Here we go. TX3 gets the perfect start. Followed closely by D-Flow and DB007.
Oh boy, side by side, Cyborg and Morgan Davey already. That's going to boil over from the previous race. Morgan's going to have his engineers here to keep his cool, because he's got a championship on the line here. He cannot afford to throw it into the weeds or get himself caught in a steward's report sort of situation. So it's all about playing the long game for him.
Brocky's lost a few spots off the start, down in 7th.
He has a little bit.
He started 4th, I believe.
Mountain Goat's picked up quite a few spots actually. He's up to 5th. So he's in with a run here as well. Morgan Davies not wasting any time though as he gets right in the back bumper on the run down the hill.
Now, cold tyres on your first lap too will be sketchy. Just go through the bus stop now.
This is the one.
Perfect for TX3.
Oh, who's that? Mountain Goat smacks the wall. That was a big one. He's just been swallowed by the pack as well. He's back to 9th.
I think that's too far back to grab. We're going to have a look though. No, we've got him. Here he comes. He's got Morgan right behind him. That would have been a butt pucker moment for Morgan too.
It's one of the only places in the entire calendar that the car ghosts, whether we like it or not, is when they slap the wall there at Chumps.
Here we go. TX3. He's got a 0.5 of a lead. We know D-Flow's got some speed on him. We want TX3 to gap him a little bit. I do, and get a bit of a lead. But he's got DB007 and Speedy Tyres hounding D-Flow right now.
She's pretty full on towards the back of the field as well. These guys are really having a crack at it. Gazballs, Ricky Bobby, DJ Brain. Had some TV time there, guys. A couple of the retro cars here fighting towards the back of the field. As they go 3 wide into the S's. And this is the thing too, Gazballs is currently 14th. He's not a slow driver by any stretch of the imagination. So it just shows how quick these guys are now. And how quick this new car is as well. So if you hadn't had a lot of practice in the little break between rounds 3 and 4, you might come out of this a little bit interestingly. But TX3 back at the front here, he's just put the foot down. He's the second clear. He's broken the slipstream. He's gone.
What we want to see, but we do have DB taking on second here, and we know he is as fast as TX3.
D-Flow's there as well. Looks like Morgan Davies really putting some pressure on Speedy Tyres at the moment. He's trying to get up the field. Wants to get on that podium.
Let's jump on board with Davies. He's got the slipstream. He's
Captain
got
Muffin as well. Currently 7th there for the Muffin as well.
Oh,
it's good to see him back up in the field here.
Speedy Tyres hands that to him.
Cyborg is in this as well. He just gives Speedy a touch up. There's no love lost between the two CP teams. They might share an extra large garage.
Oh, but, Brocky touches the grass.
When it comes to racing though, these guys here, they're all about it.
I'll tell you what he saved.
And there's the Muffin right behind him.
He saved that nicely.
Team 53 as well.
Yeah, Muffin's one of the community members come up from the ranks. Definitely made his way up to Group A and slotted in nicely. Yeah,
he did a season in the M3, our previous season, in the second category, and basically just walked up and won the championship, and has gone straight up to the top tier. Now he's racing in Group A. So that's how quick it could happen, guys. You start in the bottom of the bottom and end up in the top of the top in the space of a season and a half. He's actually put on a really good shot at the moment too. So currently 7th. Sorry about that, Cap. But he's racing against the 5-time there at the moment, just in front of him with Scooter there, one of the quick guys in Dadson Racing. Oh, and it looks like a mountain goat. The kid just shoves it down the inside of him there to really unsettle him on the exit of the final turn. Oh, they're banging door handles, these two down the front straight as well.
Followed up by Adam too, so...
Adam's there on that recovery now from the back of the field.
Such a bad first
Running
race.
out of fuel. Running out of fuel in the qualifying race, and that's just what happens. Look at this, though. Morgan Davey and the Cyborg are at it again. This is a budding friendship right here, isn't it?
Just up the front with TX3 before this, and he's almost out to a 2-second lead as well. But Brocky...
Yeah, he's taking the money and running.
But Brocky is he's not letting Morgan get away with this.
No. And this is one of those things where they've had some panel rubbing in the previous race, and some words were said between teams. So now it's all about to come to a head, I think.
Brocky's going to get a good run down the hill here.
Down the inside. Does he make a move? Yeah, he looks about it. Oh, just gets out of it in time. But this would be unsettling Morgan here just in front of him as well, though.
I see Scooter in the
Three
background there,
chumps.
just drifting out of that corner. Nicely through the bus stop.
Speedy Tyres is looking good here too, to be honest.
I've just seen up the front
Right in
too.
this.
D-Flow has got around DB, so we've had an incident there. It's just let TX3
I heard
out
one
to a
slap the wall.
3-second lead.
It might have been DB. I heard one slap the wall at the chicane at the bus stop.
Yeah, well, he's got a
So this
1.3 advantage over disadvantage over D-Flow, so there's something's happened there.
and it's really brought him into the clutches. This battle pack now, though, he's with Morgan and the Cyborg, who are fighting tooth and nail at the moment. So that's not where DB wants to be right now.
It's going to be one mistake could throw a few of these drivers off. They're that close in a pack.
Tell you what, GDR though, 3 seconds clear. He is putting a stamp on this one.
He's also holding a 33.6. That's mega.
It's a huge lap, isn't it?
So he's got to be burning fuel though.
He's using a little bit more than the other guys around. Oh, Cyborg's way wide there, an exit. Gathered it up, but he's lost a lot of time.
Speedy gets through. I'll tell you what, it's bringing the Scooter, Mountain Goat and Adam pack towards him.
And the Goat's just throwing haymakers at the moment too. Very aggressive racing from the Goat so far this evening. Scooter just slaps the wall at the inside of the bus stop.
Oh, I think that was
Unsettles the
Diego as
car.
well. See if we can catch it. Comes through, hits the bus stop, punts him out to the outside wall. Here we go. He touches the outside wall on entry. Yeah. Oh, that would have hurt.
Oh, it's on up here as well. Looks like it's Morgan Davey and DB007 on the run into 2.
Beautiful inside lines.
DB sits out sideways. Look at that. He's going to hold him out wide.
You're not having that spot so easy, you reckon?
No way. He's going to hold him out again.
Now we know
Morgan
DB.
drives the crisscross though. Oh, what a move.
Very good move.
DB was not ready for that either because it ran him a little bit wide on exit. But now they're still side by side for the... it's just in behind him there for the right-hander. Left-hander, sorry. Get your directions right, Lucas.
This is working perfect for D-Flow too. There's a 2-second gap now.
Look at this battle pack. Morgan, DB007, Speedy Tyres, Cyborg. And then Scooter and Mountain Goat are right on the back of it as well. They're not far behind. This little pack here is starting to really get aggressive.
I'm gonna make a call. I think Adam, he is gonna be fuel saving, just sitting behind this pack, and he's gonna be a big mover in the second half.
He's going to want to be, isn't he? He's going to run out of fuel twice.
Brocky up the inside. Oh, I don't know if he's got enough room there. He goes for it.
Speedy goes too wide. Speedy locked up on the entry there and just drifted a little bit too far out.
Get your inner Karen out, Morgs. Well, he's not sitting in a bad spot. Third's pretty good to me. Let's jump back up the front with TX3. He's now out to nearly a 4-second lead. He's hit the nitrous button. Just keep it smooth. 15 minutes is still a long way.
While I do that, I'm just going to go and do my little bit of a bow poop to make sure no one's fudged their numbers. No, looks like they're all good.
He's absolutely flying because he has just pulled half a second in that next 2 or 3 corners on D-Flow. Oh, we're just seeing Morgan now. He's reeled in half a second on D-Flow.
I think D-Flow made a mistake there, to be honest, because he's drifted back a little bit to this battle pack behind him, so he's made a bit of a boo-boo there somewhere.
Here comes Brocky.
Who's that? Sideways.
Morgan sideways on exit. He's looking in the back there. Goat's having a look as well.
Yeah, Goat and Adam are in this. Oh, Goat slaps the fence.
Oh, jeez.
That's a great shot there, coming through the bus stop. DB down the inside of Morgan, not going to be able to make it work.
Gonna get a good
Cyborg's there
exit.
as well now as well. Oh, DB's in.
Oh.
Cyborg's in. So those two jumped early this time. And Brocky's got a good fuel save as well. 43 in the tank for the Cyborg.
Oh, he'll be able to get out nice and quick. That's going to get him a few spots.
Yeah, it might make him jump this little cluster actually. Take a little bit of fuel.
That's down
He's
to
mobile.
still hanging
DB took
around.
more fuel as well.
Still hanging around the 1.4, 1.5 to deflow for Morgs. That next battle pack, but it's tight, real tight.
Yeah, Morgan got a little bit of a chop out there when those two went in because Scooter has chopped off a little bit. 2 seconds. Look at this little battle behind him though. Speedy Tyres has drifted a little bit. That's the one that's missing.
Yep. So he's had a bit of an incident. Here goes Go.
Mountain Goat down the inside. How did he pull that up? Wow.
Oh, I just seen someone sideways. Oh, Speedy sideways. Adam's got the spot.
Oh, just glance that wall again. Someone's going to hit this wall sooner or later. It's going to happen. Adam with a great run out of the bus stop. They gets down the inside. He's going to grab Scooter. He's going to lose 2 positions in 1 lap. Scooter. Oh no! Tries it. Scooter shuts him down. TX3's in from the pool. TX3's burnt some fuel. Wow, he's burnt some fuel. Yeah, wow, he's on a quarter of a tank. Okay, that might play into this a little bit. He had a 4-second gap, but wow. Where's the Cyborg? Okay, he's about to enter the final turn. And DB7's closed up about 0.2 of a second on him throughout the lap. Where are they in relation to these guys exiting? TX3's on the exit now.
Well, I think Brocky might get him here. That's going to be... Oh, no.
Nah, he's
TX3
clear.
ball's clear. D-Flow's had a bit of a...
D-Flow's out. Cyborg third. In front of Morgan Davey. Here we go again. Looks like DB7's going to pass as well, though. Gets you on the exit. And Adam is 6th.
That's a great pitch strategy from Brocky. He needed to get in front. And he's got a gap too.
Right, this is it though. Hot tempers, hot cars, cold tyres.
So we've got 11 minutes to go. Should we do a bit of a... see what they put in the tanks for some of these top 5?
I can do that for you, sir. So, TX3 GDR, slightly short fuel. They're just under... just on 2/3 of a tank. D-Flow, a little bit more than he has. Cyborg is a little bit less than these guys, but he has done that extra lap. DB7 is a little bit more again. Morgan Davey about the same. They're actually all very close. Adam's lighter than everyone again as well. He's going to roll the dice again. Wow.
But he has gained a few spots in the pit because he was behind this pack.
He has. Just slipping back down through the field to see if anybody's made any... Oh, I just saw Diego slap the wall, jumps again. That was a big hit. Goes back to 14th. Oh, that just turned that thing into a triangle.
Let's see if we can grab it. Got to watch the curbs too before the bus stop because they can throw you into that fence. Yeah, just runs him.
Change for the second position here.
Just runs him wide on that exit. Brocky up to second.
Wow. Yeah, he just did it then on the run through the first turn. And yeah, nice bit of little bit of exchange between those two there. Defo didn't make it super hard, gave him a bit of room.
Just gets the slipstream down to the second corner. And just holds that line. D-Flow had to give it up, I think, by the end of that. Now can Brocky reel in TX3? He's 3.6 to the good.
Morgan's going to have to get a move on here. This is championship
Championship change
on the line here. TX3 GDR leading the way. I think he's running second in the championship at the moment, if I believe so.
He's 2 points behind, so
yeah, will this be enough to swing it?
With the fastest lap in as well.
Yep. So Morgan really needs to get a move on to get up onto the podium at least. It's maybe one more spot. Oh, geez, they're quick through the bus stop. DB007's going to have a look on the inside here, maybe. Oh, he sucks in, stays in behind him.
The Deeds car's looking good in that retro livery. But he has one GT light car taking all his
Just imagine the
fumes.
back bumper. So Morgan did a 33.8 that lap. DB did a 33.8. So they're nudging close to the lap record. Oh, look at these two in front of them. They just backed each other up. Defo and the Cyborg, they've all backed up now. Oh, they had a bit of an exchange through the first couple of corners there, and it's really pulled them back into this pack. This is on now. This could be on for second position for Morgan Davey. That would be ideal.
Oh, so Defo gets the slipstream and then Brocky takes it back.
That's the difference with a little bit of battling with these cars. They look what happened. They slowed each other up through the first couple of turns, and these two are on top of them.
Look at TX3. He's almost 5 seconds gone now because of that.
Yeah, he'd be having a cup of tea in that car right now, I think. Just wondering what all the fuss is about. This racing thing's pretty easy, to be honest.
Well, if he was chewing fuel to get out in front, he can now back off that tiny bit.
He's actually better on fuel than these guys behind him now. So he's already cruising, I think. Quite happily there.
Oh, Defo into the wall.
He bites Dave. Defo there. Davey's going to grab him on the inside. That's going to be third. DB goes with him as well.
Yeah, oh.
Oh, he's trying to tuck in behind him. Oh, DJ Brains left. Oh, no. Failure there for the CJ Esports car.
It's not going to do him any good. That'll be 0 points with this amount of time left. It'll be on the limiter for the 75% anyway.
Be close.
So Mountain Goat's got around Adam here too.
Yeah, they changed position just on the previous lap. Those two guys, I think they're just having a bit of a battle, but they are closing in on this pack in front of them too. They're only a second behind now of D-Flow. So they're not far away, and then look behind them, Speedy Tyres and Scooter 82 are not far behind either, so this could be like a 10-car battle pack very shortly.
Or a 10-car pile-up at the bus stop.
Oh, we're not talking like that.
No. But Gazball still running down in 11th. And Ricky Bobby in 12th. So they're definitely hurting at this track.
They're not liking the track, are they? Oh, this battle's been heating up now. Morgan Davey in the sidewalk, second and third on the road.
Well, it's going to
These two have history from the first race.
It's going to be a great recovery from Morgan to get onto the, or already is to get onto the podium.
Oh.
Through there nicely, Adam.
See the cars just get sideways and exit through the chaser, through the chumps there.
TX3's definitely backed off. He's down to 4 seconds.
Yeah, he's just going to cruise and collect from here, I think. You just monitor that gap and save some fuel and cruise home. Doesn't need to push the car now that far in front. In this battle pack here, these guys are slowing each other. They're in the mid-34s at the moment because they're slowing each other up. As Davey's going to have a look. Oh, he sells the dummy. He's doing it around the outside on the run to one. What a move.
There's second place.
Oh, he sold the dummy. He went left and then went right.
Beautiful,
that was beautiful. But that's packed these guys up again. Look at this in the background. Mountain Goat and Adam are climbing up on all on the back of this pack now. 5 minutes to go. There's a lot of race to go here yet, guys. Another 4 laps, pretty much.
Well, Morgan's put his car right where he needs it now to get them points.
Engine failure there from the car from CJ Esports, unfortunately for DJ.
Well, we've lost 1 point for TX3 because he's just lost his fastest lap. D-Flow's gone fastest with the 1:33.5.
Oh, this is on for second. They're starting to get willing here. There's a touch and oh, they've run wide into the hairpin. Oh, look at
DB gets them all.
7 down the inside. Cyborg get tipped into the wall there, or did he hit the wall himself? Oh, this is getting willing now.
Yeah, this is going to end bad. Although
Now go to Adam in this pack as well. They're here. But DB007 with the ever opportunity to move there as these guys run each other wide on the exit of the hairpin. He dives down the inside and gets the pair of them.
What's Morgan got? Surely 007's going to go defensive down here. Oh, Morgan's got the great slipstream.
Runs to the outside, he's going to try and get across him. DB will dive to the inside, right on the apex. Morgan's going to try to hold the outside line to get the inside for turn 3. He does it.
Brocky's being shuffled back here. Brocky's back
He's
to
been
6th.
shuffled back, isn't he? Mountain Goat just picks on the champ. And now Adam wants a piece of him as well. Cyborg has another look at him on the next corner, right on the inside there through 4.
Oh, he's going to lose to Adam here.
Yeah, Adam's going to hold him out wide as well. Cyborg's back to 7th. 2nd to 7th in a lap and a half.
That's just wrong spot, wrong time, and it's a proceeding through the next... Oh,
Brocky! Cyborg! That was a catch and a half there from the 5 time.
And look who's coming up behind too, Speedy and Scooter.
Yeah, they're not far behind. And this pack is ever getting slower and slower as they go throughout the race. Morgan Davey leading the way, currently 2nd position on the road. We don't count GDR because he's now 6.4 seconds clear of the pack. Through chumps they go. I still can't believe there hasn't been a pile-up through there yet.
Yeah, they've done pretty well.
DB to the inside. Goes to the outside, tries to switch it up. D-Flow's in as well. Mount Goat wants a piece of this.
D-Flow's looking good towards the end of this race. Yeah,
So a quick fuel watch at the moment. The car to watch for fuel is Atom. He's got the most. He saved a heap. He saved quite a bit there while they were chasing this pack down, him and the Mountain Goat. So he's actually got himself in a decent position now with 2 minutes to go.
Well, I'd say the next lap round's going to be their last with 2 minutes to go, so he can give everything now.
Yep. Push, 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 guys. This is it. Engineers in your ear saying, this is it, guys. Everything or nothing.
Brocky's car's looking loose. Might jump on board with Adam. See what it looks like behind Brocky here.
Moore going to be sweating bullets here from 2nd position at the moment. He's got a train of cars behind him. Down the hill. This is the move for DB. Down the outside. He's going to try and get to the inside. He's on the grass. Oh, he ran out of road. D-Flow down the inside.
Oh, D-Flow's done well there.
Oh, yeah. Dirty tyres there for DB. That's the grass talking to you there, son.
There goes Mountain Goat.
Mountain Goat to 4th. Alright, it's on D-Flow now. Right in the back bumper of Morgan Davey. Through chumps. They're still getting... Oh, who's that in the background? D-Flow. No, DB007 taps it. Adam gets the Cyborg as well, who got caught up in it.
D-Flow up the inside of Morgs.
Oh, he's trying to... He might get this done. Morgan will get a good run though, because he was the wide line. Good exit. But now,
everyone's taily.
This is it. 49 seconds. This is the final lap. And look at the back of that pack. Speedy Tyres and Scooter 82 have caught the back of that train. As they run side by side into turn 2. Morgan on the inside. D-Flow's going to try hanging out the outside. It's not going to be able to do it with these worn tyres.
Good job from Morgs defensive there.
Absolutely.
Adam, the big...
Into 3.
Bit of a gainer here. He's up to 5th.
5th, he's on the move. Alright. Through 4. Very clean at the moment. I think D-Flow's waiting to make a move. They're in the background. The 2 cars together. I think that was the Cyborg and DB007. That's going to get Scooter up into it as well. DB's just been swallowed. Speedy Tyres has got him. Through the S's, it's Morgan Davey. Still leading from D-Flow. Down the hill, he's going to have to cover far left. There he goes to the left. He's going to cover all the way down the inside. D-Flow's going to try and go right down the outside under brakes.
Oh, it's too hard to turn there with no grip left.
Yeah, no grip left on that car at all. He's having a look now. Don't go through the bus stop. Putting the pressure on. Morgan Davey. Clean through the bus stop this time, son. That's it. Now he's got to watch for the big dive to the left. I think he might have enough gap. As T3 GDR is exiting the final turn here. 7.6 seconds clear of the field. Morgan goes very deep on the inside line. He might be able to pull this off.
TX3's won that easy. Here we go.
Morgan Davies going to grab 2nd. From D-Flow in 3rd. Mountain Goat 4th. Just on the line. Adam gets him. Adam gets him at the line. 4th position. Oh, Brocky finished 9th. He had a bit of a problem at the end as well. I might have run out of fuel. Wow.
That's not the race Rocky wanted. He definitely got shuffled back there.
He did. While we're watching that battle further up, some stuff happened in that mid-pack.
So TX3 takes the win a good 5-6 seconds in front and just made it easy from the start. So I don't know what changed between the first and second race.
He got out front and got a gap and just got to run his own race, I think.
Beautiful. That's some big points for RER as well.
It's going to be a busy night for the busy week for the stewards, I'd say.
Not looking forward to that.
The cornerstone team's already packed up. Looks like Counterpunch isn't far behind them. There's 2 cars already out on the truck.
So essentially, even though the first race wasn't points, it's 2 wins for TX3 tonight. He's definitely shown some pace at Dragon Trail. A couple of the movers were probably Adam, even though he ran out of fuel in the first race. He definitely got the ball rolling in the second one to gain a few spots after his 9th place finish, up to 4th. Drivers of the day. I don't think we did a driver of the day for M4, but driver of the day.
We better do one.
We better do one. My driver of the day is going to go to D-Flow. He was in Group B last week. He's gone back to Group A and he's shown them how to do it, finishing on the podium. TX3, you can give it to TX3 for that second race because he just left them behind, but D-Flow just showing his door every time he could and proving that he's meant to be up the front. So that's my pick for driver of the day. Womble's
Yeah,
gone,
I think I'll agree with that.
Womble's gone Adam, of course.
Yeah, fair call though from Womble. There's a good argument for Adam tonight. The first race didn't quite go his own way, but the points race was, well, it shows what it's like if you just stay in it right to the very end. He managed to grab Mountain Goat at the line by 0.1 something and change. So yeah. D-Flow for me too. I think him in that battle pack the whole race. It's easy to say CDR, but that second race he wasn't really headed, so he sort of just had it all to himself. He just in these guys here, the FIA guys, they can run photocopy laps all day without anyone around them. So he'd be eating that for breakfast. But you got the middle battle pack. It shows with DB007 and Brocky were running second and third at one stage with a couple of laps to go, and they finished 8th and 9th on the road. That's how close that middle pack was.
Yeah. Well,
so
as soon as they started to get into a fight, they were just slowing themselves down and just made the rest of the field catch.
Well, look at that. Scooter 82 managed to finish 6th. Speedy Tires finished 7th. Adam 4th. Mountain Goat 5th. They're the guys that were behind that battle pack to begin with. And they all caught it with a couple laps to go. They've actually jumped quite a few of those guys. So,
well, that reminds me, we might do a bit of a run through the results. I haven't done that yet. So, as we know, TX3 on the second race took the honourable top step. Morgan Davies with a good comeback to finish second. D-Flow in third. Adam, great race, great fuel save to get back to 4th. Mountain Goat up to 5th, so that's a good race for Mountain Goat too. He didn't have the best first race. Scooter up to 6th. Speedy Tires 7th. DB007 in 8th, who's definitely dropped a few spots, same as Brocky in 9th. He just corner after corner kept getting that wrong side of the track and the car diving up the inside. Captain Muffin in 10th, Diogo in 11th, Ricky Bobby in 12th, Gazballs in 13th, and DJ Brain looks to be a disconnect mid-race, with D-Flow taking the fastest lap of the race on lap 12 with a 1:33.5.
Yeah, he caught that at the very end of the race when he was chasing that front pack, and he got that good slipstream lap behind the battle pack and nicked that fastest lap point. So that's actually really important for the championship too, because I don't know what the on-the-fly championship battle was. I did believe it was I read somewhere. TX3 will take the lead in the championship by 1 point if Morgan finishes second.
Yeah, right. So it's definitely tightened up.
Yep. So she's definitely on now for round 5 when we go to St. Croix, I believe, which I know is a deed stronghold too. I think that's their home track. So they might come out firing at St. Croix.
Well,
back to the full 50-minute length race as well. So back to fuel saving and looking after the car, and
it's definitely going to be a good finish to this season anyway. So we've still got St. Croix, and I believe the last one is... Can't even tell you. But anyway, we still got...
I had it a minute ago.
Yeah, we've got 2 more rounds, 2 more rounds to go, and it's definitely a tight battle. It's the same for the M4s.
I know where we go. Yeah, so round 5 we go to St. Croix, and then round 6, the final round of the championship, the BMWs will return home to Nürburgring in Germany, where we take on the GP circuit there. So some 2 exciting tracks coming up for the championship end. Then we go into a little break before season 4.
Well, I think Brocky's definitely not going to take tonight too lightly. He's going to want to come out blazing at St. Croix. Definitely just taken back a few corners there. It's not what you wanted. And Sticker's just saying that sprint race format at this track equals tick. We'll see.
That would be my fault, Adam. My bad. Sorry, mate. I got a bit muddled up there by the looks of it. I, in fact, gave Adam a 2 grid spot penalty when he should have only got 1. So I'll put my hand up for that. Sorry, buddy. I don't think it made much difference by the end of the race when you ran out of fuel anyway. So I will put my hand up for it, though.
Righto, well, I think we might wrap this up pretty quick because I'm getting hungry and I've got some pretty good beef to eat tonight. But
go back to your beef.
Thanks to all the viewers for joining in. You can jump on that like button, and thanks to the drivers for putting on a show, and thanks to the boys in the comms box for joining me. We will see you either Thursday night for the community series as we go to Dragon Trail Gardens 2, or if you're not there, we will see you next Sunday night for Group B for the sprint round for the M6. We will be giving it everything we got at RER because I need another good outcome like round 3. But a perfect race for TX3 tonight, and it just brings the championship alive. So we will see you all Sunday night for another crack. Have a good rest of your long weekend.